Oh dear. Hello. Hey, Baslo. I've hardly got any voice tonight, so sorry. I don't know. Went to bed last night with a bit of a sore throat and been croaky ever since. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just trying, as I say, stay positive, you sod. Stay positive. We're trying. So, this particular day of the week was meant to be a live stream. So it is so far. It was meant to be a GhostFace live stream with Melinda, a long-time screaming GhostFace collector. Unfortunately, Melinda, she can't come on. There was some sort of electrical problem with wherever she lives. And apparently, or how dare I say apparently, this is what she told me. That she said that there seems to be a problem with the main outlets, as they call it in USA, but the main power and electricity feed into the room where all of her collection is not working. And she said that her uncle is an electrician, and he's been round there, and even he's baffled. So he's confused as to, what the hell is going on. So unfortunately, Melinda can't come on to the stream, which she wanted to, and show the collection of many autographs, many pictures, loads of merchandise, and quite a few masks. So I'm sorry to inform that you get to get this instead. Which is never good news, is it? But, I'm here, and I've got a couple of things to show you. Because I put a thing on Instagram the other day saying I shall show these on Sunday. And yes, I do mean masks. Oh dear. So yeah. So I'm just going to double check something. Hang on a minute. So I'll just bring it up to date with what Melinda told me. So yes. Oh, here we go. It's alright, the messages are loading up. So Melinda says, I have good news and bad news. And whenever somebody says that, you're like, uh-oh. Why? What's the bad? It's the first thought, isn't it? But the message was that the universe hates her. It says, the universe hates me, and I'm currently without power in 2 rooms. Typical. One of which is the collection room. Currently trying to figure out how to fix it, but it does not look like at this point we'll be able to show the collection, because we cannot fix it. Got no clue what it is. So her stress level, unfortunately, was at 1,000%. I don't know what it is now. I hope it's not the same. So she's happy to reschedule whenever possible. So that is okay, of course. It's always nice to know that there's the willing to come on the stream. But unfortunately, it's not going to be tonight, in the UK at least, or in the afternoon for Melinda. I don't know, what time is it there for Melinda? Who knows? Probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. Anyway, let's just see who's in the chat. Who we got here? Cutting room floor. Yeah, you got to watch him. Darky Darko. Hello, Kyle. Woodsborough Slasher. I've been worried about you, you son of a bitch. Oh shit, she sent me a message. I didn't look, did I? Why you been worried? It's actually been a very good Sunday. What's this? She's reported me. That's a report. You can't report someone on a game that's just a jumble of pixels and dodgy graphics. No, the game doesn't matter. If you lose, you lose. You win, you win. And if it's a farming killer, who cares? Just press continue. Unless it's a pickle dick, then you got to watch them. But thank you for your concern, Scottish Lindsay. Scottish Lindsay. But no, it's been since Friday night. It's been good. Unfortunately, it's not been all good because part of that time I've had to go to work, And trust me, over in the UK at the minute, anyone watching from the USA, Jesus, man. It's been absolutely roasting in the UK again. I'm worried about climate change and that we're not going to have a world in a year's time, the way we're going. Greenhouse effect's going to come in and kill us all. I don't know, but it has been bloody hot. I got out of the car earlier to come back to the house, and Jesus, it said 34 degrees on the dash, and people are saying, well, 34 is 34, but it was 40 the other week, which it was. But honestly, 34 is too much. But my job, I'm moving cars back and forth for most of the day, which isn't too bad, you know, when it's a normal day and the weather's cool or there's a bit of wind, it's okay. But when you get in a car with trousers on, of course, we're not allowed to wear shorts at work, but when you get in a car with trousers on, and it burns you through the trousers over like a hot leather interior in a car, that sort of tells you something, you know. 1, it's bloody hot. 2, get out. And 3, shall we just walk back? Leave the car. So yeah, it has been bloody hot, and here we are with Mr. Tower Fan doing his service again. Which I probably guessing Dylan's going to come out with a sarky comment, because if I say something else, it just won't sound right, won't it? But yeah, this fan is blowing. It's blowing me. This fan is projecting air onto me to cool me down. There you go. Can't do anything with that one, Dylan. He'll be there somewhere with a sarky comment. Who else do we have? Vince Hopkins. Hello, Mr. Hopkins. Cutting room floor. But yeah, cutting room floor is Dylan. Be wary of him. Aye. He's lower than the floor that you're standing on, trust me. It's like, what? Shut up, you English sumbitch. But yeah, hello, Kyle, Darky. Stefan. Hello from Sweden, Stefan. Hello. I don't know the Swedish for hello, but yeah, repeat it in your mind. Here we go. I've just been speaking to this lady earlier. Baslo! Baslo! Thank you for coming. Thank you for... I don't know if she's still watching. This is a few minutes ago, I think. But yeah, hello, Baslo. I spoke to you not long ago. But yeah, to see that name in the chat, that's memories straight away. Oh, yes. DVD memories. But memories. Well, good memories as well. Does he know he can wait to start the stream until he's ready, right? Yeah, I know, but I just like to press going live with a starting soon screen, and then if there's a problem while the starting soon screen is up and I get a notification on the stream software, then at least I know it's only the still image of the starting soon that's got a problem and not while I'm talking. So I like to do starting soon screen just for the sole reason that if there's something wrong or dodgy with the internet, which there has been here lately, then at least, you know, it's only on the starting screen and not as I'm showing a special mask or something that it's messing up. And of course, if it goes wrong after that, after I am showing a special mask, then, you know, it is what it is. I have to start it again. But yeah, I always do starting soon for the most part, just to make sure internet's reasonably stable and just that it's going to be okay when I do start talking. So that's the reason I always do starting soon. And other times I've had to start quicker and just on straight to me, but it depends on, you know, what's going on, etc. So, I look hungover, cheeky sod, I don't even drink. Who's put that? Oh, Dylan, oh, no surprise. Hello, Carrie-Anne. Hello, Zach Bartrop. What is making that noise? There's one of my fans on my computer, hang on. What is that? It's like there's a wire catching the edge of a fan blade as it's spinning, you know. What the hell's going on? Well, if the computer goes off, there you go, that's what it is. The fan's going to slowly cut through a cable and make everything go bang. I hope not. Anyway, Carrie-Anne, Zach Bartron, Melinda is here. Scott's Horror Collectibles, Norwegian Scream, Mr. Stefan, hello. Vince, Steve Jarula, where the hell's he been? I haven't seen him in ages. Well, still haven't seen him, but you know, not seen his name in chat for a while. Where you been? Darky, Scottish Lindsay. Let me read some of these. I'm missing what people are saying. Come to Norway, it's only 12 degrees. I'd be welcome at 12 degrees at the minute. Guilty as charged, now a sneaky one. Learn to spell your daft git. Sneaky's with an N, not an M. Check your spelling. And if you're dyslexic, I'll say sorry now. But I'm sure it's just a like a typo. Hit the wrong key. Heat some water with cinnamon sticks and a little sugar helps it with a sore throat. Oh, I might have to try that. But yeah, I'm croaky at the minute. But yeah, hello from Blackpool, says Lindsay. I'm sorry to hear that. She's in Blackpool. Aye. How did you end up in Blackpool? You didn't actually go there with intention, did you? She goes, what? You cheeky bastard. Last time I was in Blackpool, bloody hell, it was 1990. That's, you know, I was 13 years old. Here I am now, 45, so that tells you something, doesn't it? Yeah, the old bastard hasn't been in ages. But yeah, Blackpool Illuminations. Not the worst place in the world, but... I won't mind going back one day. I never actually went up Blackpool Tower. Aye, so we might have to do that. Who knows? Carry on. I like to use some tea that Tim sent me with lemon and honey. Oh yeah, I gave you them tea bags, didn't I? I forgot about that. Got to get that PC in order. At least I spelt colour right. Colour's got a U in it. It's not C-O-L-O-R. It's C-O-L-O-U-R. So there you go. That's your second mistake. And your third mistake was being cheeky to me. Cutting room floor is 25 tomorrow. But Dylan's 25 tomorrow. Jesus. I swear his mouth's 50, you know. Busy working and adulting. Adulting, is that what it... I'll just leave that stone unturned, Mr. Steve, yes. But thank you for saying hello. So, what we're going to do then? What we're going to do? We've got no Melinda, for God's sake. Melinda, her electric has let her down. Her Sparky, her electrician, her power is gone. In the collection room, in another room. So, I did say I was going to show the sample masks of the Pride, the Ukrainian Stop the War mask, and the Pumpkin, which seems to be a favourite among many fans already. Apart from that, there is a small, and I do emphasise the word small, update about the October 2021 GhostFace stock. And the small update is... there is no significant change, unfortunately, but would you believe, when the stock was originally pulled, it was pulled by Customs, Trading Standards, and apparently Belfast City Council. So I was like, what? Belfast City Council? So... the UK distributor, Palmer, basically have their stuff imported to the Belfast port. Funnily enough, because they're based in Belfast. Who'd have thought it? Anyway, we all know what happened. It got pulled. Trading Standards, Customs, safety tests, toy tests. It's aimed at kids. No, it isn't. But yes, GhostFace was pulled along with many other items. We all know that. The stock is still there, even as I speak. So, an expert was brought in with the assistance of Funworld. The expert looked at the case as a whole, says, I think you can win this, Mr. Distributor. Let's proceed. They then went to the judge. The judge put a delay on it because of Easter. Oh yes, Easter. That's how far back we've gone, already into this year. And yes, it was basically proceeding with hope of winning the case. So, this week just gone, I ring distributor, I say, come on, what's the latest? What's the latest? I thought you said you was meeting with these council people. Says, oh yes, we did. Ah, so what did they say? So the council people basically couldn't come to any agreement. And the distributors are like, well, we come here hoping to proceed and you're telling us that we're still at a dead end. What the hell is going on, you know? Why? You're wasting our time getting us into this place to talk to you with a hope of going forward at some point in some way, and yet they couldn't come to a bloody agreement. More the council rather than the distributor. So it seems, honestly, I'm really worried about this stock. But I honestly think it's not going to get released anytime soon. Here we are, August 2022. Yeah. Almost 10 months. Almost 10 months to the date the sumbitch was pulled by Customs and Trading Standards. Then the council stepped in with their big nose. Almost 10 months and we're still nothing. So my then next question to the distributor was like, Jesus Christ, this isn't good. You know, so it is proceeding into the court case. And court cases, you know, court cases, look at Johnny Depp. And even people that, you know, aren't famous with problems, you know. Court cases could go on and on like these streams. But seriously, this could go on for bloody months. It might be every year before we see any 2021 GhostFace in the UK whatsoever. What the hell? Why does everything take so long, you know? Like the taxman, ain't it? You get paid from work. Taxman's immediately there taking your money. Yeah? You want a tax refund, you got to wait a year for the sumbitch. Everything's always takes so long when it's on the other side of things that have got to be processed and going through. So yes, unfortunately, chaps, this ain't going to be coming anytime soon with regards to the UK stock. They are absolutely pissing about. But the fact that they wasted the distributor's time calling them in to go see him, with the distributor getting the hopes up thinking maybe there's a resolvement, you know, in this. We can resolve this, sort this out, whatever it is. And then they get there and it's, oh, well, we're not sure because of blah, blah. And they're like, are you serious? So Belfast City Council, that's what I think. You goddamn time wasters. You're part of this process that's stopping our 2021 GhostFace masks and related items from getting into our personal possession, you some bitches. I hope you're bloody proud of yourselves, saying that GhostFace is aimed at kids when it bloody isn't. And even these things passing safety tests, shouldn't that tell you something that maybe you should just release the goddamn stock? You little bunch of fuckers. Should I say how I really feel? God. Seriously though, it's gone on too long. And they're still pussyfooting even now. The only other pussyfoot I know is in Dead by Daylight. That's Legion. Pussyfoot prick. Anyway, shall we go on to some good stuff? Shall we see something we want to see? And, you know, make the stream worth streaming. Because here we are. Right. Tell you what. Hang on a sec. Let me double check this chat. No. Go to Google, check the spelling for colour. The English spelling of colour is C-O-L-O-U-R. Alternate countries is C-O-L-O-R, which is wrong. You're like, what? It's always been C-O-L-O-U-R in my language, in my country. I don't know. Like, to me, both spellings make sense. So colour without the U, okay. Colour with the U, okay. Right, we've got nothing better to talk about. Come on. I'll show my collection. It's been a while. Hello, Victor. Dylan, if you want to come on, mate, come on. Get your Skype ready. Because I've got to make this stream worth it, mate. If we can hear your bloody foul mouth, it's going to be a bit better, innit? As well as my foul mouth as well. You cheeky son of a bitch. But yeah, Dylan, seriously. You want to come on, get your Skype on, get your laptop on. Do it. Tell me in the chat, please. Because the longer I can be streaming and make time pass a bit faster is always good. So please, yeah, if you are serious, you want to come on, do it. Onto the Skype, sir. Onto the Skype. Your spell favourite wrong too. Right, carry on. One more negative comment. That's it. That's a report. What? You're already in enough trouble, young lady. After your performance at Vegas, naughty. She's going like, what the hell? No, Carrie Ann's all good. Carrie Ann's all good. I do miss Carrie Ann and family. The little son, the little corker. And I do miss the husband, Clint. Very, how can I put it? Very, very good hosts with regards to an English guest. And even better, they had a house with air conditioning. which in the UK just doesn't bloody exist, honestly. But aircon in a house, that needs to be over here as soon as humanly possible. I'm sure there's many posh sods that have got aircon, but honestly, it makes all the difference. All the difference. You can be in a warm climate like Vegas, Nevada. Jesus, man. I've said it many times. Every time you open Carrie-Ann's front door to go out, wherever he was going, it just hits you. Literally, the heat hits you. It's like walking into a bloody furnace, like a big oven. Yeah, you couldn't miss. It was hot. No matter where you are, what bit of shade you're hiding, what corner you dived around. The heat was like, yeah, you're not getting out of me, mate. Unless you was in a building with aircon or a vehicle with aircon. Right. Okay, shall we? If Dylan's being serious, let's get him on. But what do you want first? Do you want to see Dylan? I know he's ugly, but you know, do you want to see Dylan give us an update on his collection? Or do you want to see the sample mass? Sample mass being all plastic mass, but that's not a bad thing. Pumpkin, Pride, Ukrainian, Stop the War mass. You decide. Chat decide. See what you think. We miss you too. Thank you. I'm waiting on you, boy. Alright, let me load up the Skype then. Let me load up the Skype. Right. I'll just give you a bit of warning. If anybody's in the stream that's not really seen many of these, and you've not come across the person in the chat called Cutting Room Floor, aka Dylan Cloud, then be aware that there may be some language interactions between me and him. Dylan has always been a little swine, I will politely put it, but in a good way. He's always got a heart. He doesn't always think before he speaks, just as I don't. But you know what? There's worse people in the world, and we're desperate. He's going, no, you son of a bitch. But no, I've spoke to Dylan recently, off a stream, of course, and yeah, he can help, and he does reassure me with some things, and times have not been easy here lately. But yeah, Dylan with a good chat. He's all right, you know. He has got a foul mouth, and he can be descriptive, to say the least. But you know, sometimes it's for the right reasons, you know. And sometimes you need that banter and that reassurance and those jokes between each other. So if he's saying, if I ever come there, I'm going to smash you up with a baseball bat, then just laugh it off. Because one, he couldn't lift a baseball bat, and two, he's dreaming anyway. He's going, you son of a bitch. Okay. What did the chat say about the mask of the Dylan coming on first? Let's have a look. Yeah, can't wait to have me back out. I was only there a couple of months ago, Carrie-Ann. I have aircon on my house. Cousin installed it. Aye, can you get him up here? Jeez. But yeah, next time, if I do get back to Carrie-Ann's again, it'll be in a new house, all going well. So fingers crossed for you. We want both. I'll tell you what, I was about to do a Pride mask. I'll show you the Pride mask. And then we'll get Dylan on. And then after he's finished waffling on, we'll do the other two masks. Does that sound good? Compromise. You know, be positive. Don't always look at the negative, like Dylan coming on. Look at the positives. We can still see a mask first. My wife and I will be in Vegas in October, says Kyle to Carrie-Ann. Nice. New mask first. Time to see the pumpkin. Message me. Oh, shall we do the pumpkin first? I don't know. They always say save the best till last, don't they? I think, well, we'll do the Pride, then we'll get to pumpkin. He's based in Kent, works in London. Oh, okay. Yeah, a few miles away, but yeah, at least he's in the UK. Okay. Right then. So these masks have been doing the rounds lately, I tell you. Aside from that, anyone recognise this? Okay. Another special mask. But we'll get to that later, if I remember. So, these masks, as I say, have been doing the rounds, to say the least. So, Mad About Horror, obviously the distributors get these masks and they don't normally send out to people that are purchasing them, or at least they didn't used to, not that I know of. So distributors got sample masks, and next thing you know, Mad About Horror's got sample masks, which is fine. Mad About Horror have got the exclusive of the pumpkin ghost face. Of course they're going to do Pride, and of course they're going to do Ukrainian Stop the War mask. Anyway, Mad About Horror have already live streamed these in the past. If you didn't see it, where was you? But yes, always check Mad About Horror Instagram, because they do streams regular. Sometimes stuff like this appears. Plus, a Mad About Horror stream's always fine with me, because it's Charlie or Pure that's doing it, or Pure.horror. Or even Neil with his killer bargains, you know. But you'll never see Louise on there, which is a shame, because Louise is all good. Even so, yeah, Mad About Horror do stream often. Get on it. Get watching. Because they're good people and they do good things for fans. And they always try and get stuff that we can't always get easily over here, at least. And they try and help fans worldwide as well, where and when possible. Anyway, Mad About Horror have had these masks. They then... I don't know if they went Mad About Horror, then to Charlie for Mad About Horror, and then to Clive. I think that's what happened. Don't quote me on it. But Clive had these to do some pictures in and out of costume. I was like, Clive, come on, Clive. Come on, where's these damn masks? I've been waiting. Come on. And finally, after Clive had finished, we got the masks. So he did send me something else in the box, which I haven't properly looked at yet. Some sort of little sticker set or a postcard or something. Again, I've got to have a look. Even so, let's get to it, shall we? We'll show this, we'll get Dylan on, give an update on his collection, and then pumpkin and Ukrainian mask. So this is, as I've seen in the last couple of years now, a sample tag. It is more than likely a fact that this is probably only 90% what it's going to be like, although again, don't quote me on that. So yeah, sample tag. Very strange, the sample tags. They're like just two bits of card glued together, hence why you get the white seam at the top, and this card is very thick. So as you may have seen in the past, no official barcode. This is basically a sample tag before everything gets properly added for mass production. I know it's a little blurred, but you get the idea. Manufacture date, month and year, tracking code, city and province and country, blah blah blah. Item number is 93526 for the GhostFace Pride. Here's the front. This is a question I've got to ask RJ. I don't know why they keep doing this, or if it's now become a regulation of some sort, or a rule, I don't know. Every single time there's a mask come out with a new header, there's bilingual language for the most part in most of the stock that we see. So here we are, we've got English and French. And I'm going to ask him, I said, like, RJ, why is it English and French on bloody everything now? Why is it not just English or just French with the French? Or, you know, why? It's not a problem, it's just, you know, everything you see, it's English and French. And he did say on the interview, of course, but it's still online if people want to watch it. It's a bit long, but, you know, do it in segments. But he did say GhostFace Lives is going to be on more and more items in the future. And that's going to be trademarked eventually, which trademarks registrations can take up to a year. So maybe soon, it says here TM, but maybe soon we'll see the little R with a circle around it for registered. But there you go. So sample Pride header tag. GhostFace Lives, Fun World logo. You got your Scream 5 here, or Scream in this case. GhostFace logo and 15 plus. 15 plus. Does not actually say on this one recommended for ages 15 and up, an adult costume accessory. I'm guessing just because it's a sample tag. But yeah, the usual copyright on the back. And because of course the Scream little images on the front from 2022, we now have copyright 2021 Paramount Pictures, and then followed by French text, tout droit reserves, which I believe is all rights reserved. In fact, yeah, it is, because droit is right and gauche is left in French. So yeah, all rights reserved in French, whatever. 93526 funworld.net. Copyright Funworld Division, Easter Unlimited Inc. Carley Place, NY 11514. There you go. So, sample mask, Mr. Pride. There you go. Now this is, as you all already know, it's a solid plastic mask, and of course it's painted only on the outside. So standard polyester shroud, and there we go, we have a pad inside and an elastic strap. There you go. Look, you can see me through the eyes. God. There you go. The strange thing with this, well, not strange thing with this, but this has a pad inside. I didn't look at the Ukrainian, actually. I need to check that one. But the pumpkin doesn't have a pad inside. And the pumpkin seems to be a much narrower face. But we'll look at that shortly. But there you go. Pride GhostFace, new for 2022. In stores, websites, wherever else. Halloween time more so. There are people looking in Spirit Halloweens already for these in USA, and apparently some spirits do have some stock, which is very limited. But the arrival dates more than likely that I've seen online, whether Crypt Keepers or otherwise, is more than likely sometime in September. New Ghostface items will be arriving in Spirits. Whether they go immediately into the shops immediately for sale, who knows? But I know USA always get stock a lot earlier than the UK ever will, because UK just aren't that big on Halloween like USA are. We all know that. But there you go. Solid plastic, white inside, rainbow colours on the outside. Pride Ghostface 2022. You saw it here, not first, but not long after. So, well, there you go. I just noticed this. Even on the back of the chin, look, it's bloody white. So it's only actually the front of the mask itself that's the Pride colours. Jeez. But there you go. And it seems, yeah, the shroud is actually glued on, not stitched anywhere. Because on previous plastic masks, you get to about here, and it'll just drop off, and you just have holes in the mask, holes in the shroud, but there was no thread. So this is actually glued on. One way of stopping your side of your face from being seen, I suppose. Right, let me get a drink. Just checking the chat, then we get Dylan on. So glad they didn't pull the Pride. Love the look of this one from the first time I've seen it. Spirits have been empty with Ghostface stuff, but soon they'll have the inflatable and Ghostface door covers. Hello, Masculator94. Hello. Definitely kids' age. With the screen, the 15 plus. Yeah. What does the Scream mask look like this year? Josie. Oh, Jose Sozis. Yeah. Some people do, don't they? Some people do. If you got a needle that's going to do the job, then why not? Right, let's get the headphones in and see if Dylan's about. Is that the elusive Pepsi Max? Yes, it is. Yes. I could not find this anywhere in Vegas. Me and Carrie-Ann and her husband and the little corker, we was in and out of places, not specifically just to look for Pepsi Max, but wherever we went, we just saw if we could see this, and we never found any in Vegas. But yes, Pepsi Max. And the quote is always the same on it: maximum taste, no sugar. There you go. I've just heard a noise on my headphones. I think Dylan's bloody woke up. Giggity. What's he doing? Okay. Right then, Dylan. I've got to give him about 20 seconds leeway on this because of the lag or the latency. So Dylan, mute the stream of this, what you're watching, and only have the audio of your Skype. Just told him that in a message as well, which you'll get instantly. What's this? Mass Collector 94. I am the admin, or I'm admin for Scream Discussions, where wherever you have time, need to see if you've encountered any scammers. Not personally, not lately. I've not been online as much as I used to be, but I haven't seen many lately. Definitely not. Although it doesn't mean they still exist, because there's plenty out there. Cherry Pepsi Max. I've never had that. Heavy on the root, says carry on with a glass of beer. Okay. Let's see if we can get this delinquent on. See if he's going to behave. Here we go. Want to play a game? You've got to answer, you son of a bitch, if you want to call. What are you doing? He's like, what? Okay, let me get him onto the stream.
Help. Well, I don't know if it would actually help if I could see your ugly ass.
Oh, well, it's not going to display because the bloody camera's playing up. You basically have only got audio on this. Let me just try something. Hang on a minute. Let me just try something.
I mean, not having to look at you isn't the worst thing in the world.
You can shut it, you cheeky little swine. Yeah, Dylan's in his normal mood. You son of a bitch.
I didn't have any time to prepare this shit, so I'm literally just sitting in front of my closet.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I didn't want to put in too much effort for you.
You cheeky son of a bitch.
Oh no. Oh no. We've got Clyde in the chat.
Oh, we've got Clive here. It's Clive here. Oh, for God. That's it. He's banned. He's banned. Yeah, it's not going to do video to you. You're going to have it on the stream.
That's all right.
You'll have to keep an eye on the stream. Just mute the stream, that's all. Let me bring you up on the stream because you're not on it yet. There we go.
I say, show the people what they came here for.
Show the people what they came here for. Oh, what was that then? What was that then?
To watch a sad old man talk to a sexy young man.
You son of a bitch. Hang on.
Yeah, but I just keep glancing over at the. I'm holding my phone in my other hand to look at the stream, and I just keep remembering. God, you're fucking ugly.
You son of a bitch. Oh, hang on a minute. The streaming software don't want to just. The streaming software.
I'm just afraid of how long this is going to take because we could talk for an hour and a half about fucking cats, and now we actually have something to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Why is it not displaying the damn Skype? Hang on a minute. Let me do this. And then... Gordon Bennett. I hate this software sometimes. Streamlabs.
Out.
God. Come on, you little swine. Let's just do a new one. Window capture, add source, Skype.
Come on, everyone wants to see my nice Baby Yoda shirt.
Everyone wants to see your nice Baby Yoda shirt.
And my proper haircut.
Yeah, you've had your haircut, haven't you?
Oh, I had them all cut.
God, this thing's just getting annoying now. Come on, man.
I'm sure someone in chat will laugh at that bad dad joke.
God. You never change, do you little swine? You never change.
Why would I? With this winning personality.
Yeah, winning personality. Well,
I'm not an asshole on my show, so I got to be an asshole on your show.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Oh my good God. I hate this damn software sometimes. Hang on, so what's this one?
Great production value here. Spared no expense.
I know, tell me about it. Okay. I think because there's two Skype windows that popped up, it's getting confused as to which one to go off.
Well, then close the other one.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, hang on a minute. Oh, you're looking, are you little swine?
One way or another, we'll get us both on one screen at least.
Oh, hang on a minute. I think I've just got to go into the set.
Making progress. Making progress.
Hang on, I've just got to change the. Oh my god, I've never known such a ball ache.
Man, why
Damn
am I
Sky.
holding this thing? I have a shelf in front of me. What the fuck am I doing? I forgot for a second how lazy.
Please, can we just have this damn thing displayed? Oh my god. Skype audio, blah blah blah.
Do 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 do.
Well, they can hear you, they just can't see you. God,
Well, that's what the people came here for.
is that what the people came here for? I think they just wanted to see the pumpkin mass.
Well, maybe.
Oh god, I hate this goddamn
Or maybe they
software.
want to see my closet full of antiquatal bullshit.
God. Oh my god. What's this say here? Hang on. Oh, okay, Mass Collector 94. Yeah, you're going to have to shoot me a message, mate, and tell me what's been going on. But if you've got scammers, then yeah, it's not good, as we all know. But yeah. Hang on a minute, Dylan. Let me just restart this.
On the edge of my seat.
Hang on. Back in a second. Hang on, I've got to restart the software. Oh, here we go. Now it wants to play ball, you little son bitch. We'll get Dylan back on. Hang on a sec. God, I've never known this to be such a bloody pain. In fact, I have known this to be such a pain. Of course I have. Because Skype is just a pain in the bloody arse. But it doesn't have a limit like Zoom and Teams does. Here we go. Here we go. Now he's coming on. Now he's coming on. Right, let me just size this window properly because it's reset. Aside from that, yeah, now we're in business. Look at that ugly son of a... Hey, Mr. Dylan.
There he is.
Right, Carrie Ann says, let's see that haircut. You're just out of shot there, mate. You need to get yourself in camera a bit. There you go. Look at him, Mr.
The stars are over here.
He looks like he works at Chase Bank, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, with all the tattoos, real efficient.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you'd have a suit on normally. He looks like employee of the month at the local bank, doesn't he? I had a new haircut.
I think I'd use a tie for his hangings.
Yeah. So anyone that didn't know, which I'm sure most of you do, Dylan used to have long hair, like a ponytail, and he's still got the ponytail.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
hold on a minute.
he's still got it. There you go. I reckon he's just shaved one of his cats. Look at this, look. Look at this. Oh, look at that. You can always glue it back on. Get some Loctite. There you go, there you
Throw
go.
it back on. Do the Jedi thing.
That's it, that's it. Well, at the end of the day, I mean, you know, at least your hair grows back. Jesus, man. Mine don't.
That's why I saved it. I'm gonna send it to you.
You son of a bitch. You son of a... Okay then, Dylan. Let's get down to brass tacks. Hey?
How dare you tell the truth about my mother?
Oh, I do like the positioning of that scarecrow there. That's the variant that I haven't got. The ultra white mold textured finish and the burlap hood. So yeah, nice scarecrow that. There you go.
It's the only place I had to put it.
Yeah, I can see red metallic hanging at the side of the camera as well. I think it's a red metallic.
Incorrect.
Is it not red metallic? What's that?
Incorrect.
Oh, is that one you've done yourself?
Hold on, how do I see if I can figure out to turn this fucking camera?
Dylan looks like a hipster who orders fish tacos, bro. Nice.
Hey, don't you sleep on these fucking fish tacos, goddammit.
That's what he says on the chat. It was Pyro Rottweiler says this. There you go, Devils. I wonder who sent you them.
Some fucking sad, lonely English guy.
Some sad, lowly English guy. Well, I can be described many ways.
Turn it around. All right, so we'll do. I don't know what I had last time
Okay.
compared to what I have now, but
I can see some fluorescence.
it all started. This is number 1.
So this was your first. That's a beautiful EU. That is. This was your first mask ever, was it?
Yes, 2011, I believe. The tag is, I think it's gone. But, the little thing.
2011s were good EUs, actually. Yeah. 2010s, 2011 EUs. Yeah, not easy to find.
I should be arrested for how I treated this mask. It sat in a storage unit, crumbled up in a ball.
Really?
For like a year and a half. Before I got into the rabbit hole that is this hobby.
Well, rabbit holes can lead to good places. Then again,
after that, it was an ultralight that a buddy sent me, and then it kind of just went downhill from there. So
it went downhill from there.
I've got the 3 devils that you sent me. I've got a 20. The 2018, 19, and 20. Of course, I don't have a 2021. Thank you, you Irish fucks. Thank you for that.
Belfast City Council, trading standards and bloody customs, you some bitches. Yes.
Of course, I've got 20. I don't know if I've got the 28. No, I do. I've got the 2019 and 2020 metallics and fluorescents.
Yep.
I've got like 4 of each set.
Excuse my coughing. It's only come on last couple of days since I've been at work. Yeah.
No, we'll save the show for last because that's all the good shit.
That's all the good shit.
It's all the good shit. Now this, and for anyone watching, I want them to know that I got this for a steal, but I have the entire, 2012 tag metallic set.
Yeah.
Here's the red. That's the thing everyone comes to see.
You need to get that off camera. You need to get it off camera. Carrie Ann's going to be physically sick if she sees that.
You mean Lindsay?
Oh no, Carrie Ann and Lindsay probably. Yeah, I don't know if Lindsay's still watching, but I know Carrie Ann. She'll be physically sick.
Well, you say the word metallic, it's like Candyman. You say it 3 times and she'll show up.
You never know. I swear this fan's just blowing warm in.
I'm not a big fan of the greens from this set because they're almost like black, but I love the blues.
Yeah, I've always liked the blue metallic shade, just the right tint of blue there. Raised EU stamp, innit? What's that, 2018, 2017?
No,
in fact, no, it's an early one, innit? I'm going to say it's an early one because I just saw the tag. Bloody hell. So that's a 2012.
Now, this I did not mean to get into on purpose, but I think Steve is actually who sent me the first one. Carry on. I don't know if that's directed at me or Tim, but you know the rules. Metallics don't go anywhere. I'm getting buried with these things.
She's directing that at you, not me.
Trying to find it here. There it is.
Yeah, well, Steve Drew.
Steve sent me this. Steve, if you're still in the chat, remind me. Did you send me this? Because I got a standard purple EU.
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, because it's had the holes in the nose in it, but that's not the worst.
It's got the holes in the nose.
Yeah. Still good mass.
I want to say it was Steve that sent me this. I don't remember. But after that, I wasn't even attempting to find them. But
green one. See, that's when there used to be more of a green.
Yeah, I do like the green on this one. It's not quite as dark as the 2012.
Yeah.
So I guess this has to be 2011. Douglas has a blue that he's been telling me he's going to sell me. So hopefully the deal that he needed to be in place to be able to sell that to me, hopefully that comes to fruition because that's all I need to complete it. Because my buddy had a whole lot of masks that he let me pick through. And again, sold it to me for a bargain. If anyone's curious, I paid $80 for that tag set with all 4 of them in their entirety.
Oh, sorry, was you saying something?
This.
Oh, look at this.
The standard red.
Oh, yes. The hen's teeth of metallics is a red EU.
Platinum hen's teeth is Tim's call.
Yeah, platinum, silver, bronze, gold, everything hen's teeth, that one. You go eBay for a Ready U metallic.
Let me hold on. Let's make this worse.
The hen's teeth.
Lindsay, where are you at? Carry on.
Oh, that's nasty. I don't know if Lindsay's still watching. She's in Blackpool, man. But yeah, they could be. I don't know.
She's watching. She's probably throwing her phone or screaming.
Yeah, she's probably tossed the phone across the room now, going, "You son of a bitch."
I can't do a good Scottish impression, so bagpipes killed it.
Well, Lindsay's other half's in the chat, so they got to be watching. How you doing, Screen Ghost? Yeah, I think she must be watching. She's probably. I don't know. She might be putting the kids to bed. Who knows? But if
she might actually be doing something worth doing besides playing with toys. Carrie Ann's gonna kill us.
In fact, you know what? I've got to do a thanks to Lindsay because she sent me some rare items the other day that I had actually forgot about until now. It's been a busy last few days, but she sent me some hen's teeth. Yeah, so I'll show you on the stream a bit later. But honestly, she sent me some hen's teeth because she was pissed off that the FedEx box was stolen. So yeah. What else we got then, Dylan? What we got?
See, we'll move over to the standard whites. This. I'm hit and miss with how I feel about it. I mean, it's in great condition. It's exactly what I want to be. It's let's see if you can figure out what this is.
That's a nice EU. Yeah.
Fucking stark ass white.
It's a special kind of white, that, isn't it? It's precise paint as well. That's almost HHN standard, that.
It's very glossy.
Yeah, got a pearlescent finish on it. Yeah, that's got the finish that some of the deluxes had, you know. There was always like a weird mix of masks that had that pearlescent finish. 2010 black and reds, other random GhostFace headers had it, but yeah, deluxes had it, and the one RJ sent me, the 1 of 6 signed, that had it as well. So I'm guessing the other 5 had it.
This is the.
But yeah, that one.
This is the Scream 4 run.
Yes. Yeah.
Of the 2010s.
Has it not got an inner tag on it? Is it a 2010 confirmed? Or inner label? Can't believe how bad my voice is, man.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
You got it? Jan to March?
April, June 2010.
Okay. What was it? So it got a 2010. Who laughing? Yeah, it's good mask, that.
Now, speaking of special editions...
He's a special edition on his own, isn't he?
That's what my mommy always told me before she locked me in the dungeon at night.
His special edition is limited run 1 of 1. They don't want to make any more. They smashed.
And we thank the good Lord every day that there's not.
Yeah, they smashed the mold on this one. There you go, collector's edition. Well, look at that, HHN.
With this stupid shroud that destroys everything around it, so it has to live at the bottom of the wall.
Oh, is that one of the? Is it HHN? What is it then? Is it one of the second one?
I think it's the first run of the collector's edition, the April, June 2011s.
Oh, okay.
Maybe second runs. I think first.
Yeah, on a dodgy camera, they do look like HHN.
I keep it at the back so it doesn't stain anything.
Oh, okay. So it's got a few spots, has it?
Lindsay's here.
Was Lindsay here?
It actually doesn't, but it hasn't stained anything around it, thankfully.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got some collector's edition deluxe glows. All of them are in the garage. Oh, there you go. Reshoot. Jeez, Christ. Pottyhood.
I'm sorry. I'm a tease artist. What can I say?
Ask his missus.
I mean, just saying.
He's a tease artist.
But, this reshoot, I actually got the. Goddamn, I can't remember who I got any of these things from anymore. I want to say his name was Brandon.
Brandon?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I really don't remember. I remember he had like 4 of them.
Right.
And this was the worst one. And Tim, I don't remember. Did these come with a hole in the mouth, like
yes.
By design?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the hole's like too far down the mouth in a respect. Yeah.
I've tried reshaping it, but this thing's as like thin as a free clinic condom, so it's really hard.
So this is the one that's it's very floppy, isn't it? If it's the type I think it is. It's just no sturdiness whatsoever. I know what you mean. I've got 1 or 2 of them. You just hold it and it just flops straight over.
I like those.
The mask.
Like Douglas always says, I like to have, I always say my collection, it's not the biggest, it's not the baddest, but I like to think I've got good representation of everything.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, Chris Goodwin. How you doing?
Oh, is Chris here? Ah, Chris, what's up, my friend?
Chris Goodwin. Lindsay and Carrie Ann are moaning about those red metallics. Should I get mine out? Yeah, okay. All right. I don't know how many I've got. But yeah, Chris is here.
See, you're the one they should be mad at, because you had like 65 of them. I have one of each, douchebag.
I've got 65 what? Metallic? I bloody... Oh, metallics combined, not red metallics. Bloody hell.
Well, I know you've got more than one.
In fact, you know what? I think I had a count up not long ago, because I specifically went through all the boxes and tried to see what exactly I had in all different types. And I think, if I remember correct, there was between 30 and 40 metallics. That was all. That was all of them. Sample, reject metallics, set 2 of 2013, RJ gave me, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, reds are like the lowest one I've got. Like 2 or 3 of them, that's it.
Chris, I'm going to have you re-ask yourself that question.
Carrie Ann's being rude. Yeah, we got to watch out. I know, we got to watch what we say on it, because it's always misconstrued into a different meaning.
I swear, me and Carrie Ann are siblings that were just separated, you know.
You could have been.
We're two alike.
I don't know, your hair's different tone to Carrie Ann's, but who knows? At least you've got here. At least you've got here.
But I got the.
Oh yes.
This is. I had one of these before and I sold it, but yeah, you got to have the.
Yeah.
Tag.
Oh yeah. They have particular barbs on them as well. You can always tell an ASIS whether it's got real or fake barbs. I'm not going to say how you tell, because everyone will know then. But yeah, you can always tell a genuine tagged ASIS.
Looking at this compared to these other ones.
Particular barbs.
I think I see what you're talking.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Cook is here. Hello, Mr. Zach.
Zach, you sold something.
Everyone's coming on when you're on.
This took off, and after 6 months, we are here where we are, and it's all been a fucking blur. It's like I was on acid the whole time.
Lindsay, yes.
Other than a couple of things, I can specifically remember where they came from. Everything else is just insane.
Okay.
So now, we move to probably my favorite tag.
Your favorite header tag? Oh, the original non-glow black and red GhostFace. There you go. Yeah, it was very rare to see them without glow stars at one time. Yeah, very rare.
It's got good vanilla smell. It's got damn good vanilla smell. It's not like brand new, but it's still there.
Yeah, ASIS hold the smell quite good, don't they? But yeah, these things here, these no yellow star on the black and red, they was absolute hen's teeth in 2000. Never mind now. 22 years ago, they were hard to find.
Because I used the I don't like to. It's like Voldemort. I don't like to say his name, but Tim Dufresne. He had that chart on these that showed the different variations, and a few months back, it had turned out that what I thought I had, which I currently now have, all 3 of the different eras of this tag.
Right.
Not in both glow and non-glow versions. So it turned out I had, I think, 2 of these, 1 glow, 1 non-glowing, but I wanted to have all 3 of the eras, the 2000, 2004 to 9, the 10, whatever. So
there are several.
And ended up getting.
Yeah, there are several. There's ones that are super glossy as well.
This one might actually be my favorite just tag that I have because it's so weird.
What we got here? Oh yeah, I remember this. The one with the hook through it, Captain Hook. Yeah, there you go.
Hook and the 599 glow in the dark.
Yeah, not many people that have them. I tell you, not many people have them. I know I ain't.
No date. So this is the 04 to 2009 run. I think you were telling me this might have been a Walgreens mask.
Possibly, yeah, because of the pricing printed on the header. They did like to do that, and in later time it was just like a little orange blob with the price on it. But yeah,
this is just like this tag is it's just fucking nostalgic.
It is. Was that standard
That's
EU?
Why I'm glad that all of my what's that?
Was that standard EU or is it TD? What is it? What's on the tag?
No, it's a regular.
It's regular. Okay.
That's why I'm glad that that early run of metallics I have has the black and red tag on it.
Yes. Yeah, I know, because they stopped long ago. 2011, 2012-ish, those tags.
This is a January to March 2010.
2010, that, yeah, I'm going to say the shoulders chopped off on this GhostFace. Yeah, you can always tell it 2010.
And for anyone wondering who doesn't know the difference on these, a lot of it just comes down to there's a trademark, or instead of a registered or the copyright thing up here by the GhostFace. It's a little nitpicky shit that only crazy people like me care about.
2010 is also the year that Net Content's One Mask started appearing on the bottom left of the header. There it is. Yeah. There must have been some sort of rule or regulation that come in around that time, because it went on just about bloody everything. Net content, what?
Which makes no sense, because clearly there's only one thing on
well, exactly, but these rules and regulations, some bitches, you know what they're like. The tedious little gits. They'll be asking how many eyes on the damn thing next.
Shit, nothing's fallen over now. It's gone to hell.
Story of your bloody life, mate.
I mean, not off. Well, fuck it. I can't find the damn.
Yes, Vince, I've still got those metallics.
I'll have to find the thumbtack for you in a minute, my friend. Speaking of metallics, I forgot. I have the, and you helped me with two of these. I have the 2018.
Oh, yes.
Metallics, the last year.
Yeah.
And this is a good green. Mm-hmm. This is a good green.
It is a good green.
I got this one on eBay, and it came in a paper bag.
A paper bag?
Rolled up like a fucking cigarette. So you can see how messed up this tag is. The other two that I got from Tim, who knows how to package a mask.
I bloody do. Yes.
Those tags are pristine.
Sometimes sometimes I hate sending big boxes to fans, because I know packing the box is going to take at least an hour. But yeah, there's boxes I've spent bloody 40, 50, 60 minutes on, just making sure it's exactly as I want it, so there's no damage. And yeah, lots of bubble wrap, padding, even bits of cardboard below where the flaps fold in on the box, so if anyone does slip and slice, it goes into the extra cardboard rather than into a mask. But yeah, that's what's the chat saying. But yeah, carry on asking about the smell, which you did check. Vince is on about the metallics. I've got a couple spare. I didn't know that about the net contents. Yeah, net contents was on everything. Fun World from 2010 onwards.
This thing,
for the most part,
caused quite a stir last year.
Oh yes, I've got a couple down here actually.
Yes. The blade's teasing to what we're going to see in a minute.
Yes. There you go.
You've got one of those I sent you, you dirty bastard.
Oh, I've got one of yours, yes. And I've got another 2 extra as well from, I think, Mad About Horror.
Now where in the hell? I've got too much shit.
I wish they didn't stop the glossy mouth. Yeah, well, it did come back on the Resurrections. Yeah. Vince says the cupboard doesn't look very big, but it's like Mary Poppins handbag. Stuff just keeps coming out. Mary Poppins handbag.
It's like a Seinfeld suitcase.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, here we go. Is that a real one?
It is a real one.
Is it? Just test it. Just test it on your wrist for me. Let's see. No, yes,
now
son
remember,
of a...
guys, let's remember. Sideways for attention.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Not on a live stream, you son of a... No. That's horrible. Well, if someone goes away after watching this on a playback and bloody does themselves away, what are you going to do? Huh? Dylan?
I mean, they should say thank you for the valuable information.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
What's up, JP?
JP, he's in bad books lately, the little shit. I'm going to bloody have him. That Jordan, he's in a lot of trouble.
No, he's a good guy.
No, he's all right, but he's no.
Actually, Jordan, I got them all.
No, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. We wait till I get hold of him.
Yes, I cut them all off. They're all gone.
Oh, that Jordan's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Now, we get to the good shit.
What, you mean we're not seeing any good shit yet?
This has all been window dressing. Actually, let me show you this
window dressing.
One last thing.
Okay.
This metallic costume that I got last year at Spirit.
Yes, the chrome edition, not the silver chrome edition as it was specified on packaging last year. Chrome edition costume. And Dylan got me one as well.
Not the same as the 25th anniversary.
Not the same, yes. Chrome editions only have bibs. Yes.
Yeah, if you were sitting here in front of me,
Yeah.
there is a distinct difference to the finish.
Yes.
I know you probably can't see it, but this one is objectively shiny.
Yes. You know, I said to RJ the other day, I had a call with him. I says, RJ, you know, 7,000 silver chromes. Is that how many there was? I says, that's what you told me. And he goes, I'm not even sure there was that many. I says, well, how many were made then? Can you check? So I was going to check again. But yeah, the Chrome Edition, yeah, he specified it be called Chrome Edition on purpose so there's no confusion. Oh, here we go. This is one you did yourself, innit?
This is the exclusive 1 of 1
Yes.
Pink EU.
Yes, 1 of 1 Pink EU. These were never mass produced at all.
At least at this point in time, you know, it is still not confirmed that there was ever a Pink EU.
That's true.
So
yeah, I don't believe there ever was a Pink EU. The only
probably not.
The only pinks were the later fluorescents.
Drives me crazy that they didn't. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to get a can of vinyl dye and a cheap mat. I only paid $40 for it. It was kind of stained, not in good shape.
Yeah.
And I did it myself. And this is as close as I'm going to bring it to the camera because I did a shitty job.
Well, it looks okay. It looks okay. So yeah, pinks in the vintage lines, then pinks in 2019. Jesus, man.
Now, since we showed the pink, we'll go ahead and show the Holy Grail here.
Jordan's got worried. He's asking what he's done. Jordan, you've got too many decent masks lately. I'm sick of seeing you getting all these masks. You've been spoiled. And here's me with a box from Fun World. It gets stolen. But no, congratulations, Jordan.
I hunted this thing.
You know how many masks?
Couldn't find one anywhere, and the only reason I have it was seller's desperation during COVID.
Oh, yes. This is still a mask type I've never seen in real life. In front of me, at least.
Eat your heart out, Tim.
I know, yes, son of a... Yes. Very, very nice.
The only thing that pissed me off about this was when I got it, it stunk like a fucking ashtray.
Oh, dear. So I hope you give it a good wash.
I did when I got it, and it scared me to death. You know, I'm like, I'm putting this old thing in a bucket full of soap and water.
Yep.
And I'm like, what is going to happen here? But it worked out fine.
We can always send it Carrie Ann. She gives them a good wash. You know, when I was in Vegas, I watched Carrie Ann wash her mask. She's bloody thorough, I tell you. She's really particular how the mask is left to dry as well. Oh, here we go. Woodsboro Murders and Out of Darkness. Where did they come from? Were they Ryan Hills or were they someone else?
Whatever that douchebag in Canada's name is.
Douchebag in Canada.
And I'm not talking about Steve.
Let's just have it. He cleared that one up fast, didn't he? Yeah.
Steve is he's an upright fellow.
Ryan's okay. You know what? Ryan has been very quiet lately. Honestly, I'm like, what's he doing? I think he's just busy working, and when I say busy working, he really is busy working. Even so, yeah. Does some good stuff. What have we here? Oh, hello.
Actually, no. This was my first fluorescent. This green.
Ah. Yes.
And I fucking love this.
Oh yes, thinner eyeliner as well. Earlier ASI,
and of course, I've got to have the matching pair. Got to have the Gen 2 to go with it.
Dylan, how's about FO? Have you seen Steve's comment? You pissed him off.
I didn't do it. I clarified that.
I didn't do it. You just done it on stream. What did you say? That Canadian, whatever it was.
I specifically said that it wasn't that Canadian guy. It was the other one.
How many are there?
I mean, see, the problem is they're very similar. Like, I can't just say the bald Canadian guy.
Bald Canadian guy, poor chap. Hang on a minute. There's a question.
I love Steve.
There's a question here. What we got here? But yeah, Jordan, you're not in trouble. You're not messing about.
It shows a tagged chrome mask. Is it true that product 10 makes the 25th box one less than a collectible?
Hang on a minute. Is that a?
What?
Hang on a minute. Let me just double check again. So, has anyone seen the picture of the black and white store layout? Yes, I did see it. It shows a tagged chrome mask. Is this a true product? Makes the 25th boxed one less of a collector? No. No. For the last time, no. I don't believe they were mass-produced like that. I don't believe. I can check with RJ because I don't know for sure. But it may be the case that some of these spirits, even them bloody masks, it may be the case with some of these spirits that they could have put an inside-out header on it. But send me that picture again, Vince, because I can check with RJ and ask him about it. Orange EU, I've got one of them. I did have a green, but I gave it to bloody Clive, Robin Gitt. Well, we did a trade, I think. That's nice. I wonder, I bet that came on... Of course, it would have done, wouldn't it? That was on the recreated, reissue Fantastic Faces tag, that would have been. With the fearsome background on it. The purple and the bats and everything else. That's a nice mask, that.
Maybe. I had a Aces tag, fearsome, and I sold it, and I regret it every day.
Wow.
I miss that thing so much. And, of course, got to have the Gen 2.
He's a sumbitch, isn't he? I remember Dylan having a picture of loads of fluorescents.
To Ryan's credit, this did come from Ryan.
That from Ryan, okay.
And of course, you got to have the obligatory cat toy because my cats have to fucking play underneath the door.
Hey, cats are cats and they're demanding. Simple.
Now,
what we got?
My probably best looking and favorite mask.
I think it was a Spirit Halloween layout, yeah.
Challenge anyone to a fucking Greco-Roman wrestling match to fight me over the statement that I'm about to make.
Oh, aye.
This, in my hands, is the cleanest, perfectly shaped, best-looking EU in the fucking hobby. Pardon get over it if you disagree.
That is one ugly son of a... You know what? It has got a particular shape, and funnily enough, of all the mask types, I have an ultra white that's very similar to that. And even for an ultra, it's bloody nice. But yeah, I must say, that is a nice EU. So just package it carefully and send it over as soon as possible. Any smell left on it? Is it still got vanilla?
Yeah, it's got a good smell.
Yeah, okay.
It reminds me a lot of the mask from Scream 3 when Cotton Wife gets stabbed in the back. It's got that just
yeah.
long, straight,
with Christine goes down.
arrowhead straight look to it.
Yes, yeah. She might have lived. Yeah, Christine. I always liked Scream 3.
Lee Schreiber, he's gorgeous.
Yeah, Leo.
All right, Carrie Ann, let's go. No.
What's that?
Now remember, no cops, no guns, no knives.
Oh, she's challenging.
Let's see what's in between here in Vegas. I'll meet you in Arkansas.
It's a bit of a drive, but yeah.
Gotta have the Gen 2 to go with it.
Oh, him and his bloody Gen 1s and 2s. He's a swine, isn't he? Beautiful mould scars there. Beautiful guidelines.
Yeah, I think this is one, and we've talked about this in
yes,
our
we have.
2 mask guy, but I think this is one of those, however many were of those production runs that, who knows.
You know what? In fact, I have a story. I talked to RJ specifically the other day about the Scream 2 production masks. And he says, all of you fans are full of shit. All of you. You're full of it. Because there wasn't thinner. They've just been put in thinners and put in the wrong place overnight to dry. And he like, what? But no, seriously. I did talk to him.
We can bring guns, but I will shoot you under the table. No,
but no,
God damn it, I am a crack shot.
No, in all seriousness though, Dylan, I was talking about the Scream 2 mask supply the other day with RJ. And I said, RJ, there's always two figures floating about. Some people say 250, some people say 500 masks. And he was more convinced it was 250. And he also did state a fact, which Lee Waddell recently mentioned about a HN being used. RJ said, oh yeah, whenever I send masks to set, Scream, not so much Scream 96, but Scream 2, Scream 3, he would always send quite a selection for them to pick and choose from. So sometimes there'd be metallics, sometimes there'd be fluorescents, other times there'd be HNs, other times ARDS, other times Gen 2s. So no, honestly, he confirmed this, and he says, oh, you can say to Lee Waddell that yes, because of Lee's HN story, he says, yes, even the man that sent masks to the set can confirm that, yes, there were some HNs. Although we don't see much of them, they were definitely sent to the set. So Lee is the one that knew because he was wearing the damn thing. But some fans have questioned Lee, saying, look, we don't think HM was used, it's only been RDS and Gen 2s. But Lee says, I was the one wearing the damn thing. What do you think I was wearing? Plus, he still got the mask, I believe. So, there we go. HN's also on the set of Scream 2. Fact. There you go, Dylan. So, Dylan, we've got to redo that video again. We have, haven't we? Come to think of it.
Well, we'll just add an asterisk when we do the Scream 3 video. But speaking of Scream 2 masks...
Oh, yes. Look at that. He's got a nice shape. Yeah.
Well, Carrie, and people would argue with Lee because you have a couple of cocksuckers in this hobby that think they own everything and want to write the narrative.
There's some fans out there that think they know everything. I'm one of them, but I'll openly admit I don't know everything. But yeah, there's other fans. But you know what? As I said, God knows how many times before, we can never fully confirm what is what, how it was made, when it was made, blah, blah, blah. All we know is there's some bloody nice vintage masks, came in different colours, glow and non-glow, full shrouds, poly shrouds, cotton shrouds. Jesus. There we go. There you go. He's put the Gen 2 on a particular mask stand with a sparkly hood.
Yeah, I use it for my Scream 96 display because it's got that close enough shape to the mask from the porch scene at the end of 1 when they come charging before she hides in the police car, and when I actually have the hood set up properly, it conveys the shape well. And I've only ever had one Gen 1 in my standard Gen 1 in my hands, and I'm not willing to pay the fucking hyperinflated prices of them.
No.
I did get that set of 3 that I ended up selling back to Douglas of the fluorescent, so
yes.
I can look at my Instagram to see those when I had all the fluorescents and the fancy photo shoot. But that's about all of the GhostFace stuff.
What's that red
unless
one?
Anyone's interested, JP, the best Scream robe maker, Scream Robes, Brad, he's really good, but if you can get a 2021 costume, they're pretty good for the price. I don't know if anyone wants to see the non-Scream stuff in here. A lot of Jason stuff, a lot of Myers stuff. In the chat, tell me if you want to look at it. If not, I'll shut up.
What's the mask on the door that's red? Is that the custom one?
No, it's the devil.
Is that the devil? It looks dodgy from this angle. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
You are known to send dodgy, shitty masks with broken horns.
Hey, that was never me. Not on purpose. The only devil mask I had with a dodgy horn was from Crypt Keepers, and that was a bib-style devil.
Makes sense.
But you know what? He packaged it well, and I don't believe it was Dave's fault directly, but whoever the hell handled that box, I swear they were doing handstands on it or something. It's like, what the hell have you done to this box, you arseholes?
No, actually, almost all of my metallics and most of my fluorescents, minus what I've gotten from you, I've gotten from Dave, and he
yeah.
The guy he pays at his store to package and pick things, they send me good ones, clean tags, no paint errors.
Yeah.
Kyle, I've got one from every movie and some duplicates. I've got
from every
Jason
film.
variant, so, if you want to see them, I'll show them.
Hey, this is a GhostFace stream, not a Clayface stream. Glare steer, Clayface, Plasticine head. That's what we call him on Dead by Daylight. Glare steer.
Well, hell, this can be a fucking Dead by Daylight stream then. And then
hey, who are you talking to? This is my stream, not yours. You watch who you're speaking to, you little shit. Respect your elders. Respect your elders.
Bald British fuck.
I did warn people about the language. Come on then, Dylan, let's see some.
And skull fuck you.
You and your skull fuck, honestly. I swear, mate, you was dropped on your head as a kid on purpose.
Oh no, I don't know if it was on purpose, but I did bowling pin down the stairs when I was like 1. Went head over feet down 3 or 4 steps.
Well, go on then. Let's show some Myers masks.
You know what? Kyle's demanding it, so it shall be done.
Or Kyle's demanding.
And Kyle gets what Kyle wants.
There you go.
So we got the OG 78.
Clive's got one of them, I think.
To molds and shit, because I don't know if everyone here speaks Myers hobby lingo.
Yeah.
But this was done by Michael Fadian at MDF. This mold is traces back to the '98 version from Don Post. It came directly from the guy who sculpted it, so he still has original molds. And
Bloody
it's
hell.
goddamn beautiful.
Jesus. Freaky.
All right, well, Melinda demands we'll get some Jason too. So
I'm
we'll
going to
get some
say,
Jason.
check what Melinda's saying. Yep. What Melinda asks for,
Yeah,
Melinda
what-
gets. Aside from electricity in
Yeah.
2 rooms. There you go.
And if I've learned anything from being married, it's you do what the women say and you stay out of trouble.
You know what? I've heard a whisper that if you're married, you just say, yes, dear, and just carry on.
Well, see, now that's what you do if you're smart. I'm not. I like to argue, and I'm a Leo and she's a Gemini, so that's just
Hey, I'm a Gemini as well. I'm a Gemini, you little shit. Yes.
Yes, and that's why we get along so swimming.
Yes, exactly. Excuse me.
Now this is a less accurate one, but it was my first independently produced Myers mask. It's also a 78. This is a ground up sculpt, so no, not super accurate lineage.
I say it looks a bit different in the cheekbones there compared to the last one. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Steve, I've been waiting on you to tell me that you're ready. I'm ready at all times.
What's he saying?
We'll do this shit tomorrow.
Oh, is he? Okay,
And
he's
Carrie
waiting
Ann,
to go on,
how
is he?
dare you? Halloween is the greatest horror movie ever made. I will die on that hill.
Oh, Carrie Ann says she could never really get on with the Halloween movies.
But that second statement is very correct.
What's this?
You got a Halloween 4?
I was going to say, is that 4 or 5? Because I've only just watched them a couple of months ago, you know. I thought, let's give them a chance. Let's see how good or bad they are. And yeah, I recognise the eyes on that. Bloody hell.
This is a mass-produced one from Trick or Treat Studios.
Okay.
There are a bunch of cocksuckers that run that place, but this mask is actually pretty accurate.
You can't say that about someone. Trick or Treat get on like house on fire and mad about, oh, apparently they're good people.
I just did.
You
So
son
I've
of a...
done it, and it's been done.
Somebody got suspicious of one of the Trick or Treat owners watching this stream the other month, you know. I messaged him, he says, no, it wasn't me. I said, thank God for that. I hope he ain't watching this time.
No, Chris Zeffiro and Justin Mabry are always spying if they suspect anyone's talking about them, so I would not doubt that they are here lurking, watching somewhere, and if they are, Justin, fuck you.
What the fuck? Oh my God. There are a few good road makers. Clive's the best, I don't care what you say. Right. What we got here? Look at the eyes on it. It looks like he's been sniffing something. Oh, yeah, I don't like the smell
This
of
is
that.
another Halloween 4.
That's a
this
4.
is from the scene when he's coming up the stairs, and the mask is slightly different. It's got a smaller eye, so
Yeah.
this is from Matthew Reed at House of Horror Productions. He's very good at the Halloween 4s, and I do have,
Jesus.
signed by Danielle Harris,
Oh,
Halloween 4 and 5 DVD.
jeez. That mask there looks like he just sniffed a vegetarian's fart.
That's why I'm on an all red meat diet.
Couldn't bet it. He's just caught wind of the... He's got, God, that's horrible. Hey, look at it here. He's been on some sort of drugs. Look at the eyes on that one. Jesus, he's got a bong eye. His eyes have gone super wide and super
Halloween
big.
5.
That's Halloween 5, is it?
A lot of people don't like this mask from the movie, but I love it.
Is that the one where at the end of the film he's smashing through that ventilation shaft trying to get him, then pulls the leg? Is it that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. I say only a couple of months ago I watched
from
it.
that movie where he does stab her in the leg.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Now that one I just had my hand has direct lineage to the movie mold.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa. What the hell?
Halloween 6.
You know what? This is one of the only Halloweens not on Netflix because I wanted to watch it and the sod's not listed. So that's a Halloween 6.
Because,
That's the one with
Halloween
Paul
movies
Rudd in,
are-
isn't it?
Yeah, they're all owned by. A lot of them are owned by different companies. So like Universal owns 2 and 3.
Right.
Fucking Dimension owns 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Anchor Bay owns 4 and 5. That's why up until when Scream Factory did it, you could never get a collection with all of them in it, and you never get them all.
Because of all the
same
all the
channel.
companies being pains in the arse. I got you. Yeah.
Yes.
What's Steve say?
Let's see. I should have stayed in
Steve.
chronological order here. Well, Steve, no one cares about your opinion. And Carrie Ann, your eyebrows are always on.
You're very
Halloween too,
brutal. Why are you so nasty to Steve? What's he done? What the hell's this? It looks like he's had a bad hair day. What's this?
This is the Halloween 2 mask.
Halloween 2? Bloody hell.
Same mold as the Halloween 1 mask, just finished like an H2.
Jeez.
The big difference from the first and second movie is the masks used in the movie sat in a smoke-filled environment for 3 years, so it turned colors.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the actors had differently shaped it.
Right.
Now, this one is the same mold, but done by a gentleman called James Carter, who is the king of Halloween masks, bar none. He makes the best ones.
Oh, you like him, do you?
Has the most authentic paint.
You're not going to call him a
Wait
tosser or
4
anything,
years
then?
for the bastard.
So what was
He's
this?
a fellow Georgia guy like me, so we're all the best of people.
I don't mind Georgia because it's related to Smokey and the Bandit, so I'll let you off on that one. Atlanta, Georgia. So what was that film?
Halloween 2.
That was Halloween 2. Right, okay. Anything from Resurrection? No.
Patience, you English wank. Halloween H2O.
Jesus Christ. Looks like he's on the pole. Jesus. Look at him. I'm going to do my hair different tonight. That's dodgy hair.
From the movie mold. And this mask is why I say Justin Mabry's a cocksucker, because the Halloween H2O mask that the Trick or Treat Studio sells was copied from this mask from Morningside Sanitarium. He sold the mold to Justin to use it, and he never paid him. So if you ever see a Halloween 2 mask or H2O mask from Trick or Treat Studios, it'll look just like this one, with a little less detail and shittier paint. But he stole it from them, because he's a piece of shit.
We're getting some bloody history here, are we? Huh? Is this confirmed? Is it in writing? God. But yes, thank you, Screen Ghost.
Yeah, it is documented. I don't have the documents in front of me, but yes, there is evidence behind these claims. Here's your resurrection mask.
Gordon Bennett, he looks like he's been ill.
So this is a cinema secret. So this is the Trick or Treat Studios of 2002. It came also from the movie mold. This is like the second or third run, so it's not quite as accurate, but it has been repainted. But this mask is 20-something-year-old latex, so it's in pretty good shape.
I say it's not bad considering the age, is it?
Whoever did Courtney Cox's bangs and Scream 3 also did his hair.
Yes, very true.
I'm actually friends with Christopher Durand, who was Michael Myers in H2O. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's a very nice fellow.
There you go. Dylan, now with local
Park,
celebrity connections.
Who did this mask actually consulted Chris a lot. He was kind enough to send him pictures of his screen-used mask for comparison. So he can do no wrong in my eyes. He wouldn't come on my show, but that's okay. I wouldn't come on my show either.
What the hell is this? Resurrection?
This is another Halloween 6. This one also comes directly from the movie mold.
Shows what I know. I don't know Halloween Mass at all. Movie mold.
So if you watch Halloween H2O, the opening scene is actually an old Halloween 6 mask that they used, and it ended up in the hands of Sean Clark, who some of you may
I know Sean Clark, Malfunction on YouTube. I met him in Pasadena. Yeah. Malfunction, yeah. Sean Clark, he's a brilliant chap. Yeah, I like Sean. He was at Monster Palooza. He was one of the. I don't know if he was the main organizer or just one of them, but yeah, Sean's good. He actually saw the real Halloween car, didn't he, in real life? One of his videos, the restored estate car, the goldy colour one, the asylum car, whatever they call it. Kitty.
But so basically, he got that mask because someone told him it was an H mask, and he got it, and it was that. So that's what he ended up using to create the mold that he used when he was producing those. They're now owned by someone else who produces them.
What the hell are we doing here? House tour?
Well, no, I heard my puppy running around. I wanted to make sure she wasn't doing
Oh,
anything
okay. Melinda wanted to see some Jason.
Yes. Let me get into the one Freddy Krueger item that I have.
Okay. Show Melinda what she's asking for. She gets demanding, you know. She demands on her uncle to get electric back into the collection room. Which I can agree with. I hope he gets sorted one way or another, Melinda. What the hell?
From Halloween 4 when he escapes the thing, I actually made this.
What the hell? Jeez. Very clever. Looks the part, that. Yeah, it's only recently I watched a lot of Halloween.
I am the best at everything that I do.
The only thing is, what he does don't really bother anyone. Here he goes, look, bloody skewer fingers. It's Stretch Armstrong. That's what we call him on DVD, Freddy. Stretch Armstrong, or Super Lunge. That's what he appears to have on Dead by Daylight. Look at that. That's like, last time I saw one then, it was Carrie Ann's, when she got it signed by Nancy. Or Heather Langenkamp.
I think this one's called the Boiler Room Creation. It's from Razor Gloves, who is probably the best at making Freddy gloves. This is just kind of a generic, cheaper, economy version, for lack of a better word. If you just want a glove that's not specific, it fits, it's great, it's not sharp, so it will not cut you. He does sell some that when you open them, it will cut you. So you don't have to be, Yeah. I do need a little shave, so.
Oh, yes. The HHN is watching.
Freddy, is that the guy with knives for fingers? Yes.
Freddy,
right,
that's right.
So these Jasons are going to be a pain in the ass. I hope everyone appreciates it.
I've got Lindsay's mask here. Aye.
I'll start with this just because it's the closest up front. But this is the.
That is one ugly son of a.
4.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to take the. I do not have any Dark Side. I don't have any Freddy masks at all, but Dark Side is the place to go if you want a silicone Freddy mask. I'm not going to take the masks off of these because they're all faceless underneath it. But this is a shallow grave hood. Josh over there is a great dude. He makes good shit. I did this hockey mask myself.
I do.
For, as
what film was this one? Bear in mind, I don't know Jason, but what film was that?
That's that one's from part 4.
Part 4.
So we should be in theory in chronological order from here.
Okay.
So we'll start with 3, which is the first appearance. If anyone remembers their knowledge from the original Scream, that Jason was not the original killer. I don't have a bag mask, but this is.
Well, it was his mum, wasn't it?
3.
Yeah. There you go.
Also from Shallow Grave, this is a Crash hockey mask. Who, probably the first or second best at making them. PhD is also very good at making them.
Jesus. It's amazing how just a bit of plastic with a few circles in can look so bloody eerie. Yeah. It just has that look, doesn't it?
Let's see, we'll stay in chronological order here.
Melinda's enjoying this. There you go. If you know a good electrician, Dylan, send him round. There you go. Always got the blue bits.
This is from part 5 of the Imposter Jason. This is probably one of my favorites. This is my first hockey mask, actually, from my buddy Josh.
Jeez.
Over at Deadman's Grave. He makes good shit. Also a Shallow Grave hood. Sense of theme going on here.
What number Jason is the Manhattan one? Is that 8 or something? 7?
Yeah, that's 8.
8, okay.
We'll get there. Patience, young one.
Has the lawsuit been resolved yet with Jason? Isn't it meant to have been sorted out?
So from what I understand, they have given the Friday the 13th license, I believe, to Sean Cunningham, or I don't remember, but one of them got the license to Friday the 13th.
Right.
The Jason character itself is still in the air.
Okay. Good deal.
Now we'll move to my favorite Friday the 13th movie. Also another mask I did. It's pretty shitty, but I'm going to get it replaced with someone who knows what they're doing.
Okay. What the hell?
Part 6. I think this is a Devil's Latex Part 6 hood, but I don't think they make them anymore.
Good deal, man.
But if someone may remember, I wore this for Halloween.
It didn't look any different. He didn't look any different. He just had a ponytail sticking out the back. Just had a ponytail out the back end. It's like, yeah, that's Dylan. Come on, Dylan. Dylan, you ever seen a film called Chopper?
Called Chopper?
Yeah, obviously you haven't then if you're asking about, yeah. You need to watch it, trust me. Okay, what we got here? Jesus Christ.
7. This is also a Shallow Grave hood. This is a PhD hockey mask. Pretty horrific designs. He is damn good. This mask is amazing. And Josh actually sent me the eye insert to go with it.
Bloody hell. That's dodgy, that is. Eye insert. Look at his teeth from the side. Look weird, doesn't it? Hello, Mr. Dentist. Yeah, we'll need all these coming out, but you got easy access. Okay, then. Right, pulling teeth.
Like watching a Ghost 10 stream.
Wait, watch it, you. Watch it,
I
you.
can't see you because you're not on my goddamn screen.
Well, you should have your Skype call on one thing and your bloody stream on another thing. What are you on here? The phone or a laptop? Have you? Okay. Oh, another destroyed one. Look at this.
Wizard of Moz has a screen-used machete. I think I remember seeing that go for auction recently. That's pretty cool if you have it. 2,000 pounds is fucking ridiculous, though.
Gordon, bet £2,000. Oh, I have to see it here.
Got another PhD hockey mask. This one's a part 8.
Jeez. Are these hockey masks actual real items that movie production based them off? You know, what's the story with these? Creation, real life, sold in stores, movie versions?
So,
quick story.
To give you the Cliff Notes version,
right?
The original one is a Detroit Red Wings mask. One of the people who worked on the movie was on a hockey team, so they copied that.
Right.
The stunt mask from that movie, which is at the end when she hits him in the head with the axe, will then be used in part 4 as the main mask. It shows up briefly in part 5 during some flashbacks. The part 5 mask was a poorly they recasted the other mask. It was pretty similar but not super accurate. They ended up making one that was kind of roundish, and that's what was then copied for part 6 and 8. So you'll notice if you watch those movies, these are more round than the 6 and the 8.
Right.
The 7, and then I'll show you the 9 when I get to it, kind of has that more, more narrow face to it. It's just based on, they all share the same lineage up until part 9. So they all originate from the same one. It is just how they were casted at different points. Led to that. The Wizard of Oz, the Michael Myers mask, they are all lineages.
Jesus.
All of the Jason hoods are latex too. I don't pay money for resin and silicone. I'm too cheap for that.
Oh dear. Latex equals detail.
Silicone equals realism.
The Wizard of Moss says, "What are the Myers masks made of? Latex? Question mark. I think they are, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're latex. Yeah.
So we got the part 9. Jason Goes to Hell. This is an Ozaran mask.
Oh dear.
He's also a very good maker. I don't remember what hood this is, who it's from. Might be Devil's Latex, or no, it's not Devil's Latex. Sculptor Dye, I think I don't remember.
Jesus Christ. A lot of work goes into them, doesn't it?
Yes.
Weathering.
I think Douglas actually did his own version of this sculpt recently.
Did he? Douglas been busy lately.
Now this is probably the shittiest hood I own, but it's also the shittiest movie, so I don't particularly care. The mask itself is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know who made it. I got it in a lot. Jason Goes to Hell. I don't have an Uber Jason yet. I'm working on that.
Jesus Christ, man.
Thank you, Melinda. Yeah, these are Friday the 13th. I'm a big fan. Try to put some of these away.
Isn't it, Carrie Ann, isn't it? Jason grew his ear for part 9, what he had. Aye.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
And he just...
That's one of the things that'll always bug me about the franchise is just the dog shit continuity, because every artist that would do the makeup would put their own spin on it, So they didn't always necessarily care about being accurate to what came before it.
Oh, okay. Can't do that with GhostFace. Yeah.
So now we've got another Shallow Grave hood. I don't remember who made the mask. I want to say Oz or Crash. I don't remember. This is the Freddy versus Jason. The mask itself is more of the end scene battle mask.
I've never seen that film.
Interestingly, if you watch Friday Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, when he goes into that diner and he throws that big dude into the mirror, that's the guy who would go on to play Jason in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ken Kirchinger is his name.
Bloody.
It's a shit movie, but I think he takes a lot of the heat for it. But I think I think he did good with what he had.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that scene on YouTube because I've hardly seen any of the Jason films. Seeing that scene, I saw the other one where he's walking down the street in Manhattan and he kicks out that kid's ghetto blaster and they all lunge at him. It's like flip out like a pocket knife or something. And he just raises his mask and they're like, "Yeah, it's okay, mate, it's okay." But I've hardly seen
Never
any.
Hike Alone.
Hey,
This is just a really good fan film. If anyone hasn't seen it, I highly recommend it. It is fantastic. The hood is from A New Kind of Fear Customs. I did the mask. I bought the blank. I forget where I got it from, but there's a website,
right.
Horror FX Designs or something. I think you can buy it.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what he's got more of, Ghostface, bloody or Jason.
Quantity-wise, I definitely got more Ghostface. Money invested, definitely Jason.
Yeah. Well,
And
latex
lastly,
master
we've got,
price, yeah. There you
we
go.
got the remake.
What's
This
that,
mask is also
2010?
by
Or
PG.
2009 this one, was it? 2009?
2009.
Yeah.
This one is signed by Derek Mears. Who played
Oh,
Jason
Mr.
Momoa.
Mears. Yeah.
I met him when he came here. He was the nicest human being God ever put on this planet.
Is that
I
tall,
swear to
bold
God,
chap,
he
wasn't he? He's like cousin of Steve
He's a
Jarula.
big, tall, muscular sumbitch, but he is the nicest man ever. I watched him personally give someone their money back because he was not happy with the way his signature was transferring to the item that he was signing,
Bloody hell.
but he still signed it in.
Oh, so he actually did a good deed then.
So he is the nicest man that's ever lived. I support anything he does. He's been in many a TV show, many monster movies, and he can do no wrong in my eyes.
Fair enough.
I think that's about it, other than a variety of posters in a couple of places, but I do have 2 posters, one signed by Adrienne King, the main actress from Friday 1. It's a print that came with the Friday box set of Jason jumping out of the lake. I need to get Ari Lehman to sign that he was the young Jason in that movie. And then I have a part 2, not a part 2, I have the other poster that came with it, signed by pretty much the entire cast of Friday Part 2, or at least all the ones who are still alive.
Good deal. Check the comments, check the comments.
Let's see, Steve, so there's a dresser in here that most of it sits on. There's a rack there that I installed, 2 shelves on each side, and then all the Ghostface masks are just on the walls and on this little stand right here.
Good deal.
So I'll make do with what I got. And I've got to find the damn tack that this one Ghostface mask went on so I can hang it the hell back up. And then otherwise, I've got just a bunch of Star Wars helmets in there. I do have, right here, I'll show it real quickly, signed by Marianne Hagen, who was Karen Strode, the main actress in Part 6, Halloween.
I need to look at some of these films, I tell you.
They're really good. I really think you'd enjoy them. At least you'd understand some more context. Wizard of Oz, who has the more iconic look? I think Jason, hands down, just because it changes so frequently.
Sorry, phone was beeping.
It's not the same all the time, so I would probably argue Jason. Ghostface, I mean, essentially just looks the same.
People
other
on
than
this
the
stream
people
are
like
surprised at how much you got in that closet.
Hey man, you gotta maximize the
It's
space
like
you
bloody
got.
Narnia, for God's sake. You go through there and you're like, Jesus Christ. It's like Doctor Who's TARDIS. You could walk in, you're like, really? This much stuff inside here?
There's always a little bit more.
So I'm just looking at my computer to make sure everything's spinning with the fans, because I'm concerned with this noise it keeps doing. Okay. But yeah. The Wizard of Mars says, the question for both of you. Who's got a more iconic look? Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, or Ghostface? Bloody hell, you're asking there. Well, personally, I'm just going to say Ghostface. He's going to say Jason. Okay. So he says Jason, I say Ghostface. There you go.
Yeah, that's about everything.
Is it?
I got a Google Mini in here.
The Google Mini.
Pretty cool.
God, the penny. I've heard you got Mini something else. Anyway, the other day.
It's not what your missus said.
Yeah. Oh. I tell you what, this reminds me of Stand By Me because there's a quote in there that Richard Dreyfuss says on the talk over the narration. It says, "Yeah, finding ways to insult one another's mum was always common." Something along those lines. It's not a direct quote exactly, but yeah, finding ways to insult everyone's mother was always very commonly held in high regard or something. I was like, yeah, or whether it's the mother or the missus or whatever. Yeah, Jesus, man. So that's it. That's what you've got.
I've got all the DVDs and the Blu-rays and the VHSs and all that. And then we'd be here for another hour and a half showing all that shit.
Ah, okay, yeah. I don't want to fall asleep, but yeah. This is a Ghostface streamy little git.
Well, here, God damn it.
There you go. Right, that's better. Let's get some Ghostface. There you go. Look at that. It's a nice mask, that is.
Can't find them.
I hope that one's still got some smell on it.
Very faint.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it really had. It might even just be in my head.
I swear, the only mask of Ghostface that seems to retain its smell the best are the ASIS, the purple and black headers. They just somehow, for some reason, whatever they did in the factories in that production, it just held it for ages, years. Still do to this day.
I would probably agree with that, just because. Again, I don't know what it is about those, but they just hit differently.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess I'll have to sacrifice the thumbtacks to the knife. The mask is more important.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have a view of Dylan playing in his closet. What do you do now if the door's shut?
I'm like Tom Cruise.
Like Tom Cruise. You been to see Top Gun Maverick?
I haven't seen the original one.
You've not seen the original? Bloody hell.
Oh, and of course, as soon as I goddamn do that, damn thumbtack pops up out of the floor.
No.
God damn it.
What you done?
I ask myself that every morning when I wake up.
Well, at least every morning you do wake up. Be grateful. Okay.
Yeah, I wake up next to a pretty lady and I remember her name. So.
Yeah. Oh my good God, he gets worse. I should hope you do remember her name. You're bloody married to you some bitch. All right, I think
I'll keep her.
Tell her to stop ringing me at awkward times. There's a time difference, you know.
Tim, we've been over this.
Yeah, I know we have.
That's about it.
I know. You keep it limited, you some bitch. I'm gonna end up getting my stream pulled.
You are the Roger Jackson of this franchise.
Yeah, want to play a game. I've got a nasty throat at the minute. Sometimes when I've got a bad throat or a nasty cough, I can get a deeper sounding Roger voice, but I can never imitate Roger. But Roger's the original anyway, so that's all that matters. But yeah, all right then,
with
Dylan.
all that cock you're gobbling, you apparently have
For God's sake.
Remember,
You've got to lower the goddamn tone, haven't you? Eh? You've got to lower the tone.
I don't have to do anything but pay taxes and die.
Yeah, good. Did you hear about Dylan? You know when Dylan originally passed his test, yeah? Driving test. He got 17 out of 20. Yeah? 3 blokes jumped out of the way. Rodney Dangerfield, there you go. 3 blokes jumped out of the way. He had his car stolen. He said to his missus, "Did you see who stole it?" Because I don't know, but I got the license plate. It's like, for God's sake.
Reminds me of an American Dad joke where like someone steals money from Roger and he runs him over and Klaus says, "Are you really going to kill 5 people over $20?" And he said, "Are you asking that to the guy who just last week killed 6 people over $19?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? That's about right. Jesus. So that's it for now, is it? That's the collection up to date. So you've still got your sparkle robe that's under my roof at the minute because we need to sort that out. And I was going to consider sending you the 25th anniversary mask, with RJ's signature on it as well. Because you've been waiting all this time since those some bitches in Ireland pulled the stock. You're still waiting, and you're still one of the fans that hasn't got hardly anything from 2021.
No, because my plan was I didn't want to go through David Crypt Keepers just because I heard that the wait times and the customer service weren't great, and I know you don't have that problem. You communicate. And,
I'll tell you whatever
you
I
do
can.
Your best.
Yeah.
Postal service on my end isn't always great. You do your part,
Yeah.
so I figure I'm just gonna wait, go through you, get everything at once. Get the Dead by Daylight, get the Devil, get the Scorch, get all the shit. Just get it through you. Do it once, and since you gotta send me the costume anyway.
Yeah.
And then those Irish fucks, those potato eating drunks, fucking pull all the shit. So I'm just waiting, and I'm afraid that one of two things is gonna happen. They're either gonna pull the 2022 stock again.
Oh, don't say that. Yeah, I said that.
Or at the worst, it's still gonna be up in court by the time we get the 2022 stock.
Yeah, I think it is going to be. I'm afraid to say. I can't guarantee that, but I think it's going to be. And when I said to the distributor on the phone the other day, I says, look, with all this that's gone on, what the hell is going to happen with this year's stock? And he goes, let's not go there, shall we? I says, well, what's going to happen? And he goes, I don't want to talk about it. He says, change the subject. I says, okay. Which is fine because, I didn't want to get him irritated. Plus, he knows how much we're pissed off, and he knows how much of a ball ache it's been to him. A partner in the distributor company. And yeah, he's just sick and tired of these arseholes. And at the end of the day...
Yeah, because it's costing him money.
It is. I mean, he's got a load of bloody angry customers that isn't his fault. It's the Trading Standards, bloody Belfast City Council, customs some bitches, that made this massive mess, saying that GhostFace has child appeal. Like, yeah, okay then. That's like saying a stinger strip from the police has got child appeal. Of course it hasn't. Jesus.
Doesn't make a bit of sense because
it doesn't.
These are adult-sized masks and fit adult-sized heads.
Yeah, well, aside from a couple of the headers that said 8+, which is very concerning. Although I don't know if any of them were in the UK stock, but I did see some on US stock. And yeah, I don't know why they're like that. I'd love to know. Right, there you go, some more GhostFace. Devils. Yep. Oh yes, them devils.
They're great.
I know. It's funny how there's little differences with the devils, with the horn spacing as well over time, but, it is what it is.
I'm noticing that now that you say that, based on where it is, because the shrouds sit a little differently. It looks like the horns are lower on the, or higher on the...
Okay. Well, Carrie-Anne's got to go.
I don't want to mess with it.
Carrie-Anne's going. Thank you, Carrie-Anne.
Bye, Carrie-Anne.
Okay. Right, well, we'll end this then, Dylan. Then I'm gonna show the pumpkin and the Ukrainian mask. Then I'm gonna get off. Bloody hell! But
I don't need to know your personal business.
Shut it. Thank you for coming on, Mr. Dylan. I'll talk to you soon. All right, lad.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye, Tim.
Short and sweet. Jesus Christ. He's a son bitch. He really is a son bitch. He really is one of the rarest type of gits that ever exist. But yeah, even so. Even so. He's all good overall. And yeah, some nice masks in that damn collection. So, let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it. I'm just checking the tabs that I've got open on my browser. Bloody Facebook, Twitter, YouTube stats. Okay. Right. Let's have a look then. And why am I still wearing headphones? He's gone. Right then. Let's move the mouse out of the way. He sent me this as well. I don't know what this is. This is Clive. What the hell is that? I haven't looked at this yet. I'm just going to see what it is. Send me this. It's been a busy week. And it's been a bloody hot week as well, as I said earlier. Can't even get in it. Jesus, man. Clive, I know to package things up nice is good, but Jesus. To make it impossible to get in. There you go. Just ripped it. What is all this? Oh, balls. I've got to go and put the bin out. That's okay. I'll do it after stream. What have we got here? Oh, he's made his own strange sticker with that mask he's created. What's it called? The Smiler. There you go. There you go. It's not the same as Billy's cell from Screen 1, is it? In fact, yeah, it is. Billy's cell phone, I think it is. Yeah, I've not looked at these till now. KMB on that one. That's dodgy, that is. Oh, right, he's done some printed cards. Bloody hell, look at the size of them fingers. Jesus, man. So, it's not just mad about horror doing printed cards then. I think this is the prison. I think. Then again, is it? I wonder if that's where he's having his Ghost Fest. That's not a bad one. It's a dodgy mask, isn't it? Thank you, Clive. There shall go with the other stickers. Okay, save the best till last. We'll do pumpkin last. Okay, so here we have the Stop the War mask, or Ukrainian mask, whatever you want to refer to it as. Yeah, I've not looked inside this one actually, see if it's got a pad in the forehead. But yeah, there you go. Very standard tag. Funworld logo, GhostFace lives, GhostFace logo, Screen 2022. Bloody hell. And the blue and yellow with the symbol there. Doesn't say Stop the War or Ukraine or anything, just got the symbol. Same with the barcode area. So again, standard sample header basically, like early version header. This, I'm guessing this may just stay the same unless they rework it, but I've got to check with RJ. Normally sample headers are like 90% confirmed. There can be sort of little tweaks or alterations depending. 93529 is the item. Yeah, same as the other one, just the copyright text for GhostFace, Funworld, Paramount, etc. Yeah, so basically you've got English copyright top to bottom and French copyright top to... Again, these English and French, why? I'm going to ask him. So let's have a look inside. Ah, there is a pad in this one. Again, white mask inside, solid plastic, hard PU. Got some yellow there though. Is that yellow? Oh, it is actually yellow and blue inside here and there, I think. It's almost like an overspray, but you know, just inside. There you go, Stop the War mask. Nice glossy finish. Not bad for a sample. I can see a couple of little blemishes, but sample. See there? Hang on. Couple of little blemishes. Not too bad though. It's very strange because it was only in recent time. I was talking to Clive. I said, you ever notice over the years there's never been anything that I remember. There's been like a yellow ghost face. Next thing you know, we've got half a yellow bloody ghost face. I mean, we know the reasons why, of course, it's a Ukraine flag, but, you know, there you go. We've now got a part yellow ghost face. Looks good in the standard blue as well, you know, aside from the metallic. Yeah, nice. What's the chat say? Oh, if you look closely, you can see the smiler in the postcards. Okay. But yeah, the main one. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, little swine. Oh, yeah. So at the side of the window there, you see the smiler just here? Can't even point it out correctly. Just here. I see it on the other one as well. So on this one, it's just here. Ah, thank you, Clive. But yes, one of Clive's favourite things, plastic Ghostface masks. You try telling Clive that plastic Ghostface are a waste of time, you're wasting your time. Okay then, save the best till last. So, many people should know that this mask came about because of the original sending in of the Scrumpkin in the distance here, between the tower fan and the bubble lamp. You can see the Scrumpkin, which was one of Clive's creations a little while ago. Despite what others may say, apparently. I don't know. Anyway, Clive did that mask as obviously a K&B version, which he called Scrumpkin. And I said to Clive, send it to RJ, you know. Send it. See what he says. I mean, the worst he can do is say no. So he sent it to RJ on an image. And RJ's like, yeah, that's an interesting one. We need to look at this and possibly, as he says, move forward with it. If we can adjust and tweak it to what they want. Because obviously a K&B is a no-no. So, yeah, this pumpkin is what finally came out. Collaboration between Alan Geller, RJ Torbett, and Clive Barzilia, aka Burkbench. And yes, he is a Burke, but as RJ says, a talented young man. Is he? Yeah, see, I wish I could do what he did, sculpt wise. But here we go then. Again, English and French, bilingual. Scream logo 2022, Ghostface Lives, Fun World logo, bilingual text, and Ghostface main logo, of course. And yes, for a plastic mask, it is bloody good. It is good for a plastic mask. I'll just show you the rear of the header. Again, I'll say it again, normally we've got a sample header barcode area, but this is different. There you go. So, made in Foshan. I know it's a bit blurred, so I'll read it. So, made in, and then again, French. See, what is it with this bilingual stuff, man? It's everywhere. So, made in, and then Fabrique N, which is made in French. Foshan in capital block capital letters. Capital block capital letters. Guangdong, China, big letters. 22060 HFW31. Some of these codes are what Fun will know what they are, but we don't know what they are. Basically, it's in relation to the factory. So I'm guessing 22060 is 22 April to June, which I've started to figure out a few years ago, the little codes in the numbers. And HFW, I don't know about the H, but the F I'm guessing is Foshan, and the W, who knows? And then you got 31, who knows? And then it just says manufacture date April to June 2022. So this one for a sample doesn't have the standard sample header. This is more like a final header with regards to the finishing on it. The fact it's not just two slabs glued together, and it is actual proper foldable bender. It is a proper bender. It is a proper folded header. So you haven't got that white line along the top because it's a standard tag. Where'd I get bender from? But yes, there you go. Polyester hood, of course. Long, thin mouth. But yeah, I mean, the ring light doesn't help do it justice, so let's have a look. Put the light back on. So the chin is not smooth, it is like this. There you go. But yeah, for what I'm getting, from what I'm guessing from a pressed mask, it's really nice. It's really nice. The eye mesh is like super fine. It's like super, very thin sort of weave on the actual stitch, you know. Almost like ladies' tights, I believe. What gets me with this one is the nose. It's almost like a compressed upside down heart. If you look here, yeah, almost, not exactly the same, but yeah, almost like an upside down heart that's been squished a bit. But yeah, solid plastic, no flex, well, very slightly. But yeah, solid plastic mask. This more reminds me of a reshoot TD mold because of the narrowness of the mouth sides. Of course, yes, similarities also with the eyes being squintier. So this, to me, this resembles like a pumpkin reshoot in a way. Don't go quoting me on that. Say, oh, did you see Tim do that stream of the pumpkin reshoot? Because it isn't. But it just makes me think more of the reshoot type, with the mouth sides, the squintier eyes, and just the overall shape of the mask. Yeah, it's just been pumpkin eyes rather than, you know, Scream 4 reshoot or whatever. Very fine cut in the mouth at the top. But yeah. See what you always remember when I said a few weeks ago with the scorch. Just remember the scorch, you just can't see the peak of the nose. This one's very similar. You can see it, but you know, it's just not as prominent as an EU or an Ultra or many other masks. But yeah, tip of the nose, then tip of the mouth. But not just smooth all the way down either, it's curved. Yeah, bloody nice mask. Bloody nice mask. See the where are I? Oh yeah, definite difference in the eye mesh. Definite difference. See, this eye mesh on the Ukrainian is more in conjunction with what we've seen in 2010 and 11 with the Collector's Edition Deluxe, which was a finer, shinier weave of the eye mesh. But yeah, definitely instant difference. GoPro's not going to pick it up, but an instant difference with the eye mesh. The pumpkin is like super fine with the, you know, the lines, the check squares, whatever you want to call it, the mesh. Super fine, super, yeah, super small sort of detail, if you want to call it that. Really fine, small detail. This is more of a thicker weave, so to speak. What's the, have a look at the Pride. Oh no, that's interesting. Well, well. So for every mask type here, there's a difference in eye mesh. So the pumpkin, very small, very fine, micro sort of weave, I'll call it, yeah, on the eye mesh. Really nice. Really smooth. This one, video. Yeah, this one, it's like a medium weave, if you want to even get. Does it really matter? But you know, while I've got them, I'm going to tell you. While I can see them in front of me, because I've got to send these back soon. But yeah, this one, oh, super smooth, that one. But this one is like a, just a slightly wider sort of weave compared to the pumpkin. And then yeah, this one, as I say, more in line with 2010, 2011, Collector's Edition Deluxe, HHN, Resurrection. And even some EUs as well have this particular mesh, particular weave. Bit of a wider weave, but like a shinier, silkier sort of finish as well on the overall look. A little rougher to touch, but you know, it doesn't matter. So, big weave, medium weave, if you want to call it that, and very, very, very fine weave. Yeah. Just like a lady's pair of tights, pantyhose, whatever. Okay. Also, yes, also. Also, I received this the other day. I did do an unboxing video for this to Scottish Lindsay, Woodsboro Slasher, Scottish Lander. I don't know if she's still here. Love how deep the eyes sink down. I'm guessing they're pumpkin. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this box was sent the other day. I don't know if it was this actual box, but it could have been, I'm guessing. But RJ recently sent Woodsboro Slasher, Scottish Lindsay, another box because it's Lindsay's birthday yesterday, and what did I do as the good friend I am? Yeah. Unfortunately, I forgot to send a text. So Lindsay, I do apologise. I'm very sorry. I did forget to send you a birthday text yesterday, and still now, even though I'm saying it, I still haven't sent a damn text. So sorry about that. As you know, there is a lot going on here at the minute, and but you know, thankfully this weekend's been brilliant in many ways, which is good, of course. Here we are, just finishing the weekend, basically me being here doing this. But yeah, I do apologise, but happy birthday for yesterday. Lindsay turned 48 yesterday. She's 3 years older than me, although she's actually really 26. She's going, what? But no, she didn't really turn 48. She is a lot younger. But yeah, sorry. It's just, I'm quoting RJ, but there's so much going on, which there was a lot going on. But thankfully it was good. So I'm not going into any more details because that's personal and private. Anyway, so Lindsay got a box recently, and she got some gifts from RJ. One of the gifts was a suspected HHN. And we know that RJ had number 1 and number 250 HHN. This wasn't any of them. This was a different number, which I don't know whether I can say it on the stream. I know what it is. I've been told what it is. And this was kept back for a specific reason. This wasn't sent to TWC, Weinstein Company, in 2011, because he clocked on what number this was and the relevance of the number. So he sent 200 masks to the Weinstein Company of the 250 batch. HHNs, non-glow. So 200 went straight to TWC. Some went to West. Some were given away on Twitter. Others were here, there, and everywhere, yeah? But this particular one, out of the 200 that went to Weinstein's, this was pulled. So no, that's staying. Keeping this one. For a particular reason. I was like, okay. Anyway, Lindsay gets this box, and this is in the box. And she's like, oh, is this HHN? I'm like, yeah, I think so, yeah. Looks like it. So it's hard to tell from my view, but, you know, you're the one that's holding it up to your camera for your phone. Anyway, she says, oh, unfortunately, a barb has snapped. Can you rebarb it with your tagging gun? I says, well, get a tagging gun, you could do it. She said, no, you do it. I said, okay. So I said, well, send it down, of course. So she sent it down. And RJ has signed the back of the header, which you can only just see with black marker. You see it there, where my finger is? Tilt it in the light, you can see it in different... Yeah, there you go. But RJ signed the back. But aside from that, there's nothing else on this mask. Nothing. Nothing else on this mask. No inside signature, no faded biro, no faded marker, no nothing. No number, nothing on the header anywhere. Absolute sod all for what it was, number-wise. So... RJ, when he was putting this box together for Lindsay, he just went through his collection and just picked up random masks, looked at them, yeah, that can go in. Looked at another mask, yeah, that can go in. Looked at another mask, yeah, that can go in. This was one of them. So Lindsay sent it down, of course, here it is. I have rebarbed it. So we got a genuine barb and a fake, well, not a fake barb, but, you know, an alternate barb, which is this one. Because, you know, obviously it doesn't hang right with just one barb, plus you're putting more stress on the single barb. So I rebarbed it, simple. So, yeah. So if Lindsay's going to give me permission, I'll tell you what this mask is and the relevance. I'll give you a little bit of a story that I was told. If Lindsay gives permission. So if you type in the chat, Lindsay, yes, go ahead, I will. If you want to do it some other time, Twitter, social media, Instagram or something, then tell me now on the chat. So should I tell him what number it is and why it was relevant, why it was stopped from going to the Weinsteins? Or should I just let you explain that in time? Let me know, of course. So moving on. Yeah, Lindsay was pissed off with the fact that the FedEx box that was meant to come to me never got here. So, of course, we do not know, I do not know, FedEx does not know for sure whether it was stolen or mislaid or whatever, lost, who knows. So, to protect my arse and disclaimer sort of thing, I don't know what happened to the box. We've had this before on the last stream. Could the box have been stolen because the driver immediately left after it had gone missing? Who knows? It's just bloody coincidental, isn't it, that the some bitch left as soon as my box was not arriving and fake signature and all the rest that came after it. I don't know for sure, but end of the day, I didn't get the box, didn't get the gifts. Some of the gifts was Hammy Robots Blue Edition, Scottish Lindsay Edition. Another gift was the powder blue Ghostface t-shirt design, black t-shirt, blue Ghostface on, which RJ's had more done since, but I think he said there's only 50. I think at first he said there was a few, like 4 or 5, 6 maybe. But he said, oh no, I've done 50, add 50 altogether, so I can give them to other fans randomly. But he said, don't let Lindsay think that's going to demean her t-shirt anymore. At the end of the day, these will never be for sale in shops. I says, okay. So, Lindsay being Lindsay was pissed off that my box was not arrived, shall we say. This is the sort of thing that I do for other fans, and RJ does for other fans, and even other fans do for other fans here and there. You don't see it a lot, but, you know, fans do gift each other things sometimes. On Douglas's channel, but it all over the place. Anyway, so I'm opening this box. And the first thing I thought when the post lady rang the doorbell's gone up the shitter now, it's knackered, I don't know what's up with it. Anyway, excuse me, Pepsi's coming up. Anyway, yeah, knocked on the door, post lady's there, I've got this box for you, Tim Wags. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it thinking, that ain't just a HHN in that box, what's she sent here? This can't be right. What's she done, padded it or something, you know, she gone mad with the padding. So, Lindsay sent me this, which I could read out, but it's private. Although, let me have a look. I did do an unboxing video. It's on YouTube, but it's unlisted, and it was just for Lindsay to watch. She says, "Oh, do a video of the box when you get it. I want to see you open it." I says, "Okay." And honestly, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, "Why does she want to see me look at HHN? Is she going to see the disgust on my face with the barb missing and snapped? You know what? Why?" I never thought, honestly. As I said, honestly, here lately, there's so much going on. It's just like RJ quotes. So yeah. So I'm going to read this out, some of it. So, she's made a mistake, first of all. She's put, "Dear Tim," not English Tim. But, "Dear Tim, gosh, this parcel was awkward to pack." Wait, I can understand. "Thank you for offering to rebarb this mask. It is very much appreciated. Inside the box, you will find repair instructions. The 1950s counterpart should get the time machine to fully work in order." Oh, hang on, that's Back to the Future 3, isn't it? 1950s counterpart, that's me. But no, let's go on. Inside the box, you will find other items. These are now yours, and yours is underlined. "I felt awful for you." I'm reading this in a daft, because my voice is knackered at the minute. It says, "I felt awful for you when your parcel was lost/stolen." Which we don't know, you know, who knows, but I haven't got it. "And I have been inspired by RJ," which has happened to me quite a lot, and other fans as well. There's your proof now. "I was inspired by RJ to pass on the acts of kindness and to touch a life," as RJ often quotes on his Twitter. And trust me, touching a life sometimes does exactly that. This is why I like to add extras to fans. In the past, I've added many extra masks or whatever I could to many fans. Carrie Ann, Lindsay, bloody hell. I've lost count of how many people. But, you know, it has an impact, and I always say to people, at least send me a picture or a video of you unboxing it. So I want to see the reaction, you know, or just at least get a thanks. Because I love to know they've seen the surprise, love the surprise, whatever it may have been. So this is what Lindsay did. So I hope these items bring you some joy at a time when you need it most. Just lately, yes. Although things are improving because I'm changing my attitude. Trust me. I'm doing whatever possible to make myself non-arsehole in the house and with... Anyway, thank you for putting me in touch with RJ, which, yes, I did. Not to be big-headed, but yes, I did. RJ got in touch with me a while ago, says, "Do you know anyone with this particular DVD Scream 4 box set?" I says, "Yeah. Girl in Scotland's just got it, and she's proud to have it. Why?" Says, "Oh, I need to see one as soon as possible. Will she send it over?" I was like, I don't know. She's just got it, man. You call me man. Of course I didn't say that, but I said, no, she just got it. Says, "Will she send it over?" So I said to Lindsay, you know, RJ's got a problem, needs to look at this set. You've got one. Can you send it? maybe send in some flaky bars or dark chocolate. And I think she sent in some chocolate of some sort. So he was appreciative, you know. Hence why he had Handmade by Robots, Scottish Lindsay done, and other bits and bobs that she received recently. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for putting me in touch with RJ. Thank you for all of the knowledge you have taught me, and most importantly, thank you for being my friend. Always makes me breathe funny, that bit. Hi, and then there's another paragraph. Yeah, I've heard this a few times lately because of the recent goings on, but yeah, as I say, I'm trying my best and I'm being positive, and I am improving greatly according to my therapist. So we're trying to get rid of the miserable bastard in me and get me more into the happy Tim that used to exist, and it's coming. Despite my loss of voice, my loss of determination is non-existent. I will do whatever possible to make things better in this house, I'll say. Whatever possible, I will do. Simple. So she finishes with, please always remember how special you are to so many of us. We all love you. I don't know about all, but yeah. There's haters out there, it's a fact. But yeah. He always talks to RJ, he always up his arse. Fuck off. Hang on, I've got to be positive. Yeah, let's get rid of the old miserable bastard. But yeah, you know when people demean you and there's just no need, no reason? Quite frankly, yes, fuck off. But yeah, that's what she says. Please always remember how special you are to so many of us. We all love you. Enjoy, you son bitch. Scottish Lindsay with a little X. Which is just girls being girls, isn't it? A little X. Enjoy, you some bitch. But some bitch is something I've always said in more the last 2 years because of DVD and how agitated I used to get playing that game. And some bitch is from my most favourite film, Smokey and the Bandit. So yeah, personal letter from Scottish Lindsay to English Tim. Just thanking me for what I do. Just trust me, not a lot of people do this, sending me stuff. Other people have done this recently with a set of screen cards. I think it was Vince. And I never thanked him, so thank you. Was it Vince or was it Screen Queen? Oh, I don't know. I got sent these recently. While I'm thanking people. And why people may be watching. But it's Vince Hopkins. So Vince sent me these. Do we? And yeah. So thank you very much. I think I thanked him on a message, but I prefer to do it like this as well. So we have a title, surprise package. This was a few weeks ago, and I apologise for not doing this sooner, Vince. But as you know, mate, there's so much going on. Need to get a recording or an audio clip of that from RJ's interview, don't I? Just press it on the button now and again on the keyboard for the stream. But no, there's been a lot going on, and you know things are getting better. So that's the main thing. So Vince also said, and I'll get back to Lindsay's box because I haven't finished. But Vince says, "Hey Tim, this is just a random surprise package for you. If I had an extra set of these cards, which I thought you'd like to be in your collection. I know you get most of your stuff directly from supplies, so don't get many of the extra items from Mad About Horror. No, I don't always get a lot of extra items from MAH. But that's not a bad thing, it's alright, nothing against them. They don't have to send me anything, you know. I'm still waiting for the invoice for the bloody mask they last sent from the 2021 stock they managed to get. I'm still waiting for a bloody invoice. 25th anniversary, Scorch, Devil, Viper, you know, I'm still waiting. But I don't know, is it a blessing in disguise? Are they trying to say, no, we don't want your money? Or they're just saying, yeah, we're a bit behind, 200 quid. I honestly don't know, I'm shitting myself. Fucking hell. I understand you'll be... This was a few weeks ago. This was before I was starting to improve. So again, I'm sorry to Vince that I'm behind with this. And at the time I was getting a lot of messages and calls about something else, I'll just say. And I understand you'll be hearing this a lot at the moment, but I'm really sorry to hear about the problems you currently have. But please remember you have loads of people out there who are there if you need them to be, which, again, it's so nice to hear that. As I've said before, if you ever just want to meet up for a drink or something, then just say. I can't remember where he lives, but he's not exactly local. But it's still nice to have the gesture. Also, if by me just sending you these cards bring a smile to you, then as a friend I've done my job, which he has. I know we have never met, but just by the chats and the trades, I think I can say a friend by now. So yes, you can. Anyway, stay strong, mate. Keep your head high, Vince. So, you know, another example of a fan doing something that they don't have to do, that I didn't expect, that I didn't ask them to do, you know. And I'm not ungrateful, by all means, but yes, thank you, Vince. And yeah, I am running out of room in this little room. So let's finish off, shall we? Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Lindsay. Anyone want a barb? Yeah, this was a random one off the tag gun, not a genuine one. Anyway. It was just that, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, Lindsay... Where's the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry. So we had the note. And also Lindsay sent these. 2 of these. There you go. People may remember that Beth on the stream last time had one that was sort of deflated, but you know, she just kept it there deflated. And another one. Lindsay found a load of these a while ago, I believe, and I'm not sure if she got any left, but she might have. Right. Oh, have we got... Sorry, I need to look at my chat. We've got crap in the chat again. God damn it. Sorry. You arseholes. They always come in right at the end of the stream, don't they? These bot things, whatever they are. Bastards. Right. You hold in the box so tight just in case the FedEx driver runs in. He won't be running out, I tell you. Get out of it, you son bitch. He'll be on his floor, waking up 5 minutes later, wondering what happened, trust me. I'll find whoever nicked my box if they did nick it. Little shit. Let's have a look then. Sitting in the caravan watching We English, Tim. Yeah, Lindsay's away for a minute for the birthday. Yeah, I'm really annoyed that I didn't send an happy birthday. Oh, shit. So yeah, I am sorry I didn't. You know things have been like, and Friday and Saturday this weekend, and even most of today, it's been very, 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 very good for many reasons that Lindsay can probably guess as to why. It's been good. It's been good. Beautiful dinner today. That we went out and got dinner today. I didn't make it, but yeah, good for many reasons. So let's carry on. But yeah, happy birthday. I'd be honoured for you to tell the story, basically. Yes. Okay. The suspense is reaching maximum levels. Yeah, sorry about that. This bot. I love you, brother. Thank you, Dylan. You're in my thoughts, Mike Alligators. Please do more Auf Wiedersehen. I'm not done with Auf Wiedersehen, I promise. It's just, I've got to get myself straight, Squire. Squire? Chief, mate, Squire, boyo, admiral, petal, bacon balls. Yeah, I've got to get my head straight. I'm not 100% at the minute. I'm probably 68 or something daft. I've got to get my head straight before I do Auf Wiedersehen again. I need things to be good in other ways with different things at this time, personally, before I'm going to do more Auf Wiedersehen. I've got a long trip to do Auf Wiedersehen. Down south, Boreham Wood House Tree Series 1. And in time I want to go Spain, and in another time I want to go Germany. Simple as that. But I'm not done with Auf Wiedersehen, trust me. It's far from finished, and I will be back. And as Arnie may say, I'll be back. So yeah, I'm not done with it. So don't worry. Auf Wiedersehen's never forgotten, honestly. But thank you, Darky. Don't worry, you did send a message. No, I never sent a message, but I think an appreciation on a live stream goes a long way as well, so thank you. Thank you, Kyle. I'm not going to read the comments because they're just going to start me off. I'm in Bristol. Oh yeah, Bristol, that was it. Down where Bomber lived, or where Bomber was meant to be from Auf Wiedersehen. Bristolian, that was it. Scottish Lindsay is sitting in the caravan amongst a thunderstorm, very scared. Lindsay also helped me out with some masks. Those cute balloons. Forever grateful. Balloons, Lindsay, I'll message you. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Of course you have. Yeah, I know, Mike. I know. I miss it too, mate. I miss it too. But yeah, I've got to get my head straight first. And as I say, I will do more. Okay. Okay. I'll show the items Lindsay sent, which were rare because she was pissed off that my box had gone missing. So as we know, these were at first a low number, RJ said. I believe he said there was a very low number made and Lindsay got 2 of them. Then RJ had some more made, totaling 50, I believe, what she told me the other day. So she sent me this, which may or may not fit me. I think if I put this on now, I'll be stretching it and I won't be doing Ghostface any favours. But yeah, if I get back to my Slimming World eating habits, which I need to do, and trust me, that'll be another whole different determination that I'm going to get shortly in the future as well. Once a certain thing happens in this house soon, which it will, I'm then going to get the Slimming World head back on and lose more weight because I got a lot off and then too much went back on. Not all, but too much. But yeah, Lindsay being pissed off that one of these was lost in my box, she sent her a spare one, which says it all, doesn't it, about her character. She ain't just got a daft accent with a dodgy sounding voice and a weird hairstyle. She goes, what? She knows I don't mean it. But no, she sent something that she didn't have to send, and these weren't easy for her to send, I understand, which I can fully understand. It's like someone saying to me, oh, that those special masks, send us one when you're allowed to show them. Like, no, I don't want to. Even if you had 2 resurrection masks, I'd still struggle to send one. Although I've got some news. Yes, I forgot. There's some more news that people are going to be very interested in as well, regarding special masks. So yeah, thank you, Lindsay, for this. So she had 2, now she's got 1, because I've got this one. Balloons. The note. And then, of course, the other item lost. There was more items as well, but of course, Lindsay had 2 of the items that she could supply, because the other items were that bloody rare. But, you know, it is what it is. And even if Lindsay did have duplicates of the others, I wouldn't expect it either. But you can only have one number 1 Resurrection / Scream 5 mask, and of course that one's gone. But she sent this. The powder blue Scottish Lindsay edition. Here it is. Oh yes. So yes, that was the other edition that bloody surprised me, to say the least. I could see with the bubble wrap, I was like, is that and maybe robots? That's about the same size. And I opened it, I was like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, we got a blue son of a bitch. And to think that one of these could be on some sod shelf now. These little bulgy eyes looking at these wanker that nicked my box. Going, yeah, you fucking tosser. In a way. But yeah, look at this. Above and beyond did Lindsay Hughes go. Not only a powder blue t-shirt, but a bloody figure. Bloody old ghoul, Michael from My Baby Robots, would be pining for this. I'm sure many others would as well. And I'm not trying to rub it in. But look at this. Thank you very, very much. In the box for the minute. This room needs completely rearranging because I've got to get some of this stuff displayed again. The handmaids at the minute are mostly up here, which you can only just see a few of them. Okay. Aye. Hit me. Need to dust this. Okay, I've got 2 more things to give you updates on. So this mask was HHN. This is a non-glow, so it is one to 250. Yes, okay, fair enough. Both barbs aren't genuine. One of them's my barb, one of them's a Funro barb. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it was rebarb because the other snapped and you couldn't do nothing with it. Simple. The tag is one of the better conditioned tags I've seen for HHNs. They always seem to have a lot of creases where the hang hole is. This one's got 1, but you know, it's okay. And there you go. Oh, again, signed. Right, so with Lindsay's permission that has been given, there's some people are going to go, God, is that it? Is that all you got to tell us? Yes, it is. But, you know, this has a particular number. So this number out of the 250 was mask 96. Why would 96 be relevant to GhostFace? Think about it. Come on, none of you are dumbasses. You know what 96 means in relation to GhostFace. Of course, the original year of the first film. So, mask 96, HHN, non-glow, one of the 250. Still tagged. Again, I don't care what you say about the barb, doesn't matter. It can hang again if she's going to do that. Still got vanilla smell. I like this. Still got vanilla smell, still good condition. This has been in RJ's personal collection for ages. He tossed it in the box to Lindsay recently, didn't think what it was, number-wise. Now, luckily, would you believe, and I didn't know this till the other day, luckily, would you believe, RJ kept a list of all the HHN 250 batch. The HHN 250 batch was sort of marked off as to basically whether it was sent out, whether it was not sent out. So this list had stayed in his collection somewhere just as a reference. So we do know, and I can confirm, number 1, number 250 is still with RJ Torbert to this day, of HHN. Now 250 may depart one day, who knows. Number 1, I says, RJ, don't give it to a fan. Keep it, that's your project, you know, that's your mask type. I don't know, when I retire, what am I going to do with it? I'm like, well, keep it. So it's your important part of GhostFace history. Don't just get rid of everything, because he's on about getting rid of a lot of stuff in the future. I don't know when. It could be years. I think it is. So he's, what am I going to do with it? I'm like, well, so you can send it here, simple, and don't send it bloody FedEx. Who should I send it to? I'm like, well, send it with UPS. Just do something that's not FedEx. So basically, confirmation 96. This is it. So he pulled it back on purpose, knew the relevance to screen 1. Simple. Short and sweet story. There's your relevance. The only thing he wanted me to do, and if Lindsay was okay with this, which she said yes, is I have the honour of numbering this. So he wanted me to number it a specific way when he told me on the phone, which I honestly can't remember now. I'm sure he said, if I can try and think about the what he said, get the memory bank going. I'm sure he said, I want you to put 096/250 HHN. Or 096/250, what was it, 096 of 250 he may have said. Again, I've got to reconfirm and make sure what he wants, and then I'm going to write it in there. So I was thinking of doing it back of the mouth, because it can't seep through, whether it's a Sharpie, whether it's a biro. I don't know, Lindsay's preference, I suppose. Personally, I'd say Sharpie, because if it does seep through, you're never going to see it. And from personal experience of masks I've got, RJ signed a green metallic once in biro, and it's almost literally faded completely away now. Whereas a Sharpie won't do that, whether it's silver, whether black, whether whatever. So there you go. HHN 96, pulled back on purpose, didn't want it going to Weinstein's, and he wanted to keep it for the reference to the first film. So there you go. Shame we didn't keep 97 as well, reference to Scream 2. And shame we didn't make 2000 in reference to Scream 3. He only made 250. But there you go. Mask number 96, HHN. Beautiful condition, still got the smell. Alright, it's got one barb replaced, but it doesn't matter. Still a hell of a mask. You know what, I'm going to keep it. Sorry, Lindsay. There we go. Okay then, right, let's finish off. I don't know how this is going to be taken among fans, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be more good news. Would you believe? In fact, hang on. Let me just check the chat before I carry on. Yeah, I know, Mike Alligators, I know. Lindsay, did you really write the Back to the Future quote? I know, it could have been, couldn't it? Considering I'd never seen that film, I think it was just coincidence that it was like it, that was all. But yeah, inside you'll find repair instructions. 1955 counterpart, that's me, should be able to get the DeLorean back to perfect working condition. Yeah, or whatever it was he says. She did see it, but only in the future. Sell me the golden mass. One word. No. Sorry, Nick. I got respect for you, mate, but no. Those golds are never going anywhere. Simple. I can't let them go. Too special. Thank you, Vince, says Lindsay. I have an original SSN KMB V1 Mould Myers mask. No, thank you. What? Clayface, Plasticine Head, Glare Steer. That's what we call him in DVD. I keep saying that. That's what we call him when Dead by Daylight you got Myers on your arse. Anyway. Pretty done, reverse 69. Reverse 69, yeah. He's going to die with those. Yes, I know I try at least once a year. And Myers is going to get... I don't think anything will, blah, 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 blah. Maybe if he ever needs a kidney. Who knows, who knows. But yeah, no. The gold hoods are staying. Simple. Simple. That I can't let them go. One, when I met RJ, is the white one. The gold one, gold on gold, is when I won a contest on Twitter, which, again, from RJ. And the flesh one, no one wanted the flesh one. It went to 2 charity auctions, no sod wanted it, so he chucked it in the box. So this is, again, the example of RJ chucking masks in boxes, say, oh, they can have it. That 96 HHN being another example with Lindsay. Right, let's close off with the good news then. So, some may know, and I'm sure many do, that I have 3 masks that are special. A little bit more special than the norm, not because of the moulds and the types, well, sort of, in probably one of them, but because they represent certain things. So, there's 2 masks that related to a particular category that may be able to be shown soon. But there was also one very special mask for a very special reason and for a very special other, I'll just say, that is always been said, no, don't show it. Can't let you show that. I'm like, well, it's bittersweet owning it because I can't tell no one. So a few fans have seen these 3 masks. Beth on the stream last week, she's seen them. People that have come to visit me here have seen them. And every time I've said, no pictures, no video, no talk whatsoever, ever, about these masks, unless you see from me or RJ that we're allowed to mention them. One particular one, yeah, even more so than the other 2. So RJ said the other day, what did he do? Yeah, WhatsApp call. Anyway, he said, you know what, I've been thinking, because I mentioned these special masks. I says, RJ, these special masks, you said to me that it can't be until you retire, which I don't want to happen anytime soon. I said, you better be there another 10 years as far as I'm concerned. He just laughed. I says, but honestly, is it not possible to show these masks? Have I really got to wait till you retire? Because it's going to be bittersweet. You're going to be gone from Fun World. Here's me referencing the mask and showing it, and you're gone. You know? So he says, you know what? I'm going to let you show it. I said, what? He says, I'm going to let you show it. It's been 7 years. I said, ah. So RJ basically said 7 years ago was the mask creation, the very special 2 of number 10, or 2 of 10. There were 10 masks, very, 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 very special. I have 2 of number... Can't get my words out. I have the second mask out of 10 made. RJ has number 1 and obviously the rest of them, 3 to 10. He says it's been 7 years, it's time this mask was shown. And he says if the boss sees it, I'll say, then the boss sees it. And if he wants to ask me why it exists, I shall tell him why it exists. He says, but if he doesn't see it and he doesn't ask me, I don't have to tell him. I says, right. So RJ then says, maybe, this is what's going to piss you off, but he says, maybe in 2 or 3 months, so we're not ready yet, but he says, maybe in 2 or 3 months, I'm going to let you show that mask. The very, 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 very special mask. And as soon as you see it, you'll know why it fits that description. Mould, style, features, hood, all sorts. This particular mask style and everything about it never, ever, 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 ever been produced in any shape, way or form before. Not even samples, not even rejects, nothing. Not even tester masks. Not even RJ experimenting with other things like he likes to do with these masks and the hoods and the materials and the paint and whatever else. So the very special one, 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be on to him, trust me, I'm going to be asking him, okay RJ, 7 years has gone, can we do it now? And he's going to say yes. The other 2 that are a different category but still special for many reasons. One is a 1 of 1, one is a 1 of 2. I should be asking him. These, I can't see why these would bother the up aboves in Fun World. I honestly got no clue why he's let me delay this so long with the other 2, but he has. So I should be asking him for them. So possibly in the next month or 2, maybe 3 at the most, I don't know, we may be able to see these 3 masks that people are always wondering about. What's he on about? What are these masks? Why are they so special? Soon enough, you may be able to see why. See why. Not smell why, but you know. Finally, you may be able to get a glimpse to say, right. And you know what? I hate to say it, but someone out there is going to go, is that it? Is that what he's been on about all this time? Yeah, because there's always a miserable sod, isn't there? Someone somewhere will go, guy, is that it? And those are the types of fans where you're like, well, fair enough, but you know, there's a very special meaning, which you will see and understand why. But you know what? In everything, isn't there, there's good and bad. And as RJ said on the interview, sometimes in life, there's good, bad and ugly. Here's the ugly. And then, yes, the good and bad is always there somewhere in it. But soon enough, and I will be continuing to ask, and remind him, you'll be seeing these special masks. Right. Shall I just get him out now and say, RJ, I didn't realise, I thought you said this week. They're just behind me. And it's so painful not to be able to just show him you. I could show you every one of the masks from the back, and you wouldn't have a clue what they were, why they were, what type there was. I could show you the back of the shrouds, easy. But yeah. It's not the point, is it? It's not the point. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Aside from that, I'll catch up with the chat. Let's just check the comments, and then I'll leave you in peace. I've got to go. It's almost midnight. It's 11:47. Not late, but I do need a shower. I do want a shower as well. Just been hot all day, and I'm now off for the next 3 days after this. So I'll be back at work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So unfortunately, there will not be a weekend stream next Sunday. Why? For the simple reason I've got the very nasty shift of 1 in the afternoon to 1 a.m. Who the hell thought of that shift? That's what they need. Right. My body is ready. Oh my god, I can't wait. Night, thanks again. There you go. Well, short and sweet, I must say. We're gonna... Right. Well, we seem to be clear. So, just to summarise then. October 2021 stock, still in bloody limbo. Belfast City Council, useless gits. According to distributors, just a complete waste of time. So now the court case is ongoing, and we'll see what happens. You've also seen the Pumpkin GhostFace, the Pride GhostFace, and the Ukrainian Stop the War GhostFace. We saw, unfortunately, the cutting room floor in the chat, aka Dylan Cloud, aka the man that likes to swear, showing his collection and also his ugly face. And it's a good night from him. Remember, 17 out of 20 on his original driver's test, because 3 blokes jumped out of the way. God. So then, yes, gifts from Vince Hopkins, gifts from Scottish Lindsay, HHN being returned shortly, if I feel like it. And yes, special masks to come in the future, which are here, of course, but permission to show on the live stream coming soon. There you go. In other news, Sydney Prescott, aka Nev Campbell, recently says that the main reason she wasn't in Scream 6 is because the offer was not good enough to get her back. Basically, for what Nev, aka Sydney Prescott, brings to the franchise, I fully agree. She was not offered a, what she calls, a reasonable offer to return to Scream 6, which is always a pisser and very annoying. To me, I think Scream 6 could be surprising like the 5th one was, but in all honesty, if Kirby or Gale dies, I think I'm going to give up with a hope for a number 7, and if there is a 7, I'm probably not going to be too bothered about watching it, even if it's Ghostface. They kill one of them too in this next one. They're just overstepping the mark. They already overstepped with Dewey. But if they do what they did in Scream 5 and Scream 6 with a Kirby or a Gale, honestly, I just don't want to know anymore. You'll notice that my website has not had the most updates for the news lately, not been the most up to date with regards to Twitter this and YouTube channel that and YouTube rumour this and YouTube speculation and assumption that. I don't care with the YouTube assuming this, speculating that, guessing this, thinking that. I don't care. It's not fact. So I can only hope a Scream 6 keeps Kirby alive and Gale alive, and if they don't, then I'm not happy. But yeah, Scream 5, they went too far. Simple. I don't care what the opinions are of others, I really don't want to listen. I'm trying to be more positive here in my general personality for different reasons, but with Scream 5, that was... shouldn't have been done. And yes, there's people that disagree, but that really annoyed me, I'll say. As it did many others. I think Carrie Ann was another one that got seriously pissed off with Dewey. Seriously pissed off. And as I say, and I will continue to remind people, my first ever viewing with Scream 5 was pissed on. Why? Because in the original viewing there was only about 6 people in the screen. Lazy bastards in Nottingham didn't want to get up to make the effort to see the film on the first ever showing at Showcase Cinemas. Although yes, there's other cinemas that had it. I go in, and there's just some miserable little bitch halfway up the seats. Soon she saw me in full costume, Clive's robe, and it was actually an ultra white because I didn't want to risk losing an EU stamp if anything went wrong or somebody, you know, got the wrong idea and started a fight and ended up losing the mask. I thought I'd rather lose an ultra than an EU. So shamefully I wore an ultra white, but it was a good shape one. Anyway, yeah, this woman was huffing and puffing, pissed off that I was sat on the very back row. I didn't lunge at her. I only looked at her once as I passed. I just looked and carried on watching my step because the steps are steep in the cinema. Didn't want to go arse over tit. But yeah, she was very uncomfortable with a Ghostface sat behind. So, here's the cinema. Yeah. The screen's down here. She was about here and I was up here. So I'm up the top corner back row. She's in the middle. And the screen's, you know, basically where you are, the camera. And I'm just there, and I'm just waiting for the trailers to start and the adverts. And I didn't do anything. Didn't do that with a knife. Didn't do that with a knife. Didn't even look at her after I passed her on the side of the steps, and she was well over the other side of the row. She was far from me. If I'd have lunged at her, or ran towards her, or did a threatening thing with a knife, which was plastic glow knife, one of the stab ones, then fine, I can understand. But she was huffing and puffing, frustrated, with me just being sat there. So for me, that ruined the showing before the film even started. She then stormed out, went to one of the ushers, said, "There's a chap in there with a mask on, blah, 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 pissing me off, give me money back." I think that's what she said. That's the impression I was given. So she storms out, does that. The usher comes in. I see him slowly coming up the steps, looking at me. I'm thinking, yeah, I know what's coming here. I know what's coming here. Take the mask off, mate. I says, "Mate, seriously?" I says, "I've waited over 11 years for this. I haven't lunged at anyone. I haven't threatened anyone. I haven't shouted at anyone. I haven't ran at anyone. What's the problem?" "Well, she was irritated, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm not going to repeat what she said." I was like, "Well, why?" Says, "All this time, website about GhostFace, you know, not that it makes much difference with an usher. Who gives a shit?" I says, "I've got a website covering this topic. I've been up to date with the news. I talked to the man in charge of the mask. Not that it gives me any special priority." Says, "But really, mate, this is a part of my life I enjoy. I want to enjoy it with a mask on in a costume." No, sorry, mate, got to take the mask off." "You miserable bastard." So I took it off just to satisfy him. And then he went down the steps, and he stayed there another 5 minutes, just kept looking at me now and again, making sure not putting the mask back on. As soon as he pissed off, I looked over the side, and I could see down the corridor below, he was gone. I was like, "Yeah, fuck you," and putting the mask back on. So the mask went back on. So it just ruined the screening for me. So they're watching the film, mask on, things are happening, of course. Then Dewey, and I was like, "You fucking bastards. You absolute cock. Who thought of that? Who said that was allowed?" And yes, I know, people say devil's advocate, blah, blah, blah. I had to get Sydney out, blah, blah. Okay, all right, fair enough. But seriously, I was that close to just pushing myself out of the seat and walking out. I was like, "You absolute fucks. What the hell did you do that for? Bastards." And would you believe, weeks later, when I went to Vegas, I was next to a couple on the plane going over. There was a married couple, always went Vegas, they said. Every now and again, every year or so, I don't know. "Oh, we go Vegas." I was like, okay. Talked, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes of the flight. Then they started with the headphones, put the films on, you know, which I did as well. And then it come to the end of the flight, landing in Vegas. And I had me GhostFace hoodie on, so they could see the website. I said, "Oh, what's that? Is that your site?" "Oh, we'll have to have a look at it." I says, "Okay." And yeah, sod's law, which always seems to happen in today's life. You ever get on a trip with someone, whether it's a bus, train, whatever, and why is it that you've always start talking right at the end of the trip? You think, "Oh, we've just had 10 hours of flight. Why couldn't we have spoken the first 2 or 3? And then, you know, just watch the films or whatever he was going to do." But yeah, last hour or so, the flight, we start talking. And the husband who was on the end seat, I was on the window, lady next to me in the middle, and then the husband, and I was on the right side window. And yeah, the husband says, "Oh, I'll scream on the way over, mate. You got your GhostFace on your top." I says, "Oh yeah." I says, "Yeah, I know the man in charge of GhostFace." "Do you?" I said, "Yeah." And I'm telling him about RJ and Paramount and what I knew at least. And "Oh, I couldn't believe they did something wrong though, didn't they?" I says, "Yeah." I said, "What's that?" "Dewey." He goes, "Ah, yeah. How did you know?" I says, "Well, I've watched it." So I've just watched it again. I didn't want to, but I did. Because it just kills me to see, you know, pun intended, it just killed me to see that happen. And yeah, he says, "Oh, the other films, they always come back at the end, didn't he?" He says, "Bloody sods killed him off this time. I was waiting for him to be wheeled out on a bed and say, 'Look, he's still here.' And he didn't come." I was like, "Well, yeah, I know." So yeah, he was pissed off as well. So yeah, they pissed a lot of people off doing that. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Shouldn't have done it. No. Naughty. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. All right. Well, I see we're down to 10 viewers. Everyone's pissed off. Half the audience has gone. But yeah, so it was bittersweet for Scream 5, and it always annoys me that do it. I was like, "You bastards." I ordered the Blu-ray, the 4K. I got it downstairs. It's not been in the DVD player once. The Blu-ray player. I was like, "No, I don't want to watch it again." Sorry. It's nice to see Nev again, of course, and Gail and Dewey. But as I've said on the streams before, they made one massive mistake. Well, Dewey was a massive mistake, but they made another mistake. We should have had an on-screen reunion of the three OGs. Not one phoning the other and saying, stay away. Alright, fair enough, you could have had that scene, of course, but we never saw the three on screen reuniting after Scream 4. Of course, you see him at the end of Scream 4 in the hospital, camera pans off, end credits. But yeah, we saw Dewey phone Sid. Sid obviously get the latest update from him. And then Gail appears when she appears. So we saw Gail and Dewey obviously reunite, but not all three of them reunite. That's a big mistake, in my opinion. Big mistake. What was it to say, Scarface? You're a stupid fuck. Yeah? Al Pacino. Tony Montana. You're a stupid fuck. You know when that bloke wants to kill the kid in the back of the car at the end, isn't it? No, I told you before, mate. No family. No fucking kids. Yeah? It's not that sort of attitude and bloody accent and voice. You're a stupid fuck. Yeah, he shouldn't have killed him. But yeah, stupid fucks for not reuniting them on screen. You had an opportunity to get the trio back and work with those trio, you know. Yet you didn't reunite them on screen. You're a stupid fuck. Should have done it. Should have at least reunited them on screen. And then, yeah, a lot of people say Gail had to go. But, you know, she didn't, did she? But Dewey. You know, I had one girl on Twitter. Long time fan of Scream. She was the girl that got the first ever HHN sent to her from RJ at random. He saw on Twitter she'd been talking about Scream 4 at the time. He said, you know what, can I have your address? And he sent her HHN. I forget the number, but she's got HHN. She was the first fan to receive HHN. And she was messaging me after Scream 5, saying what they did to Dewey, unacceptable. She couldn't sleep at night. She was crying all the time. Honestly, it really affected her. Really fucked her up. I said, you got to remember. I says, I agree. I don't agree with him dying. I says, but you got to remember, it's a character. David's still here. You know, he's here. He's alive. He's Instagram. He's active. You know, he's on Twitter. And she's like, well, yeah, I know, but that was Dewey. You know, I grew up with these three, and it really fucking upset her. And after I come out of the cinema, you know, I've told this story before. Some may already know, but after I come out of the cinema, I was gutted. I cried in the cinema. 45 years old, I'm crying at Dewey dying. Because, I partly grew up with these people as well. These characters. As soon as I got out of the cinema, I got the phone out onto Twitter, gone to David, private messaged him, because he's followed me for a while, but was never really interacted much. But I private messaged him. I said, David, what are you letting him do that for? I said, you just made a grown man cry. I'm absolutely gutted, and I forget what else I put, but I've still got it in the Twitter. And he responded back within minutes. I don't know why he was so quick, but he just was. He responded back in minutes. Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that, mate, yeah. I appreciate the love for the character, thank you very much, and something else. I was like, yeah. But what got me was his quickness of the response. I was like, shit. He followed me for ages, never said the one thing to me. Yeah, on that message, he just direct response. I was like, yeah, that's a David I thought he would be. You know, Maggie, other people have met him probably several times, but I've never come across him. But yeah, I was insanely pissed off with Dewey. And yes, Gail or Kirby goes. Not good. I hope they don't. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm sure that they know that they pissed a lot of fans off. Just like Wes pissed people off with Randy in Scream 2. When I met Randy in Pasadena in early June. June the 6th it was. In fact, no, June the 4th it was in Pasadena. I said, Jamie, you know, I says, I don't know if I'm ever going to meet you again, mate. He says, but Randy, Scream 2, you must hear it all the time. Hey, somebody had a go. I says, what? He goes, somebody had a go, man. I says, yeah, but we needed more. Yeah, I know, man, but somebody had to go. I was like, And then, you know, the queue was being rushed along and I didn't have time to talk and have a proper conversation, but That was just his attitude. Somebody had to go. And I thought, whoa, yeah, okay, but, you know, I'm sure Jamie there, he knows many fans were pissed off when he went and screamed too. But I always heard multiple stories, you know. One of the stories I heard with Jamie going is because rumour had it, and that's all I know it to be, rumour had it, Jamie wanted to be more behind the camera with Wes at one point to learn and get some experience of directing. So they come to a decision, apparently, again, don't quote me, apparently they come to a decision, well, Randy can go then he can be behind the camera more. I did say to Jamie over there when I met him, I said, look, any chance you want to come on the GhostFace live stream one day? Hit me up, man, hit me up. And I thought, that's the time to ask him, you know, question him on that, on the stream. So he says, hit him up, which I will. And we'll see what he's got to say. But I've always wanted to ask him personally, whether on a video stream or whatever. Just look, you know, was it true what we heard about you wanting to direct more, being behind the camera with Wes more, hence this helped Randy depart, you know? See what the facts come out like. He's the one who's going to know. Can't ask Wes, fortunately. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, how's this again? Gail should have gone. Sit in Scream 6. No. You sit in the same seat as me. Yep. They left as soon as I was off screen. They also should have showed Kevin's mess. That crazy Judy Hicks Twitter fan page went wild when Scream 5 released. I bet it did. I bet. Well, I'm going to count myself out like normal. And I'll leave you in peace. But yes. Just got a comment off another chat from Auf Wiedersehen. One of the writers from Auf Wiedersehen just responded to one of my tweets I put about another picture put up the other day. Bloody hell. Yeah, okay, so let me get my stream on my screen, just so I know when I count out I can end the stream when I see it on my screen. Okay. Right, but yeah, thank you all for watching, listening, tolerating. Yeah, we are 5 past midnight, the UK. Time to go to bed soon. This throat's doing me head in, but I'll take something for it. Yeah, nights are the ones I struggle with the most at the minute for certain reasons, but if I get myself tired enough just watching a little bit of telly, I'll doze off soon enough. But as I say, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, tolerating, hear me waffle on, because I have a bit, to say the least, especially about the last half hour. But thank you to Dylan, thank you for Lindsay, thank you to Vince, sending stuff, you know, thanks to Clive, sending stuff, you know, the samples. Unfortunately, I've got to send the samples back. The pumpkin, would you believe, has got to be sent back to Mad About Horror because it's their exclusive. And the Ukrainian and the Pride have got to go back to distributors. So I'm going to be up to the post office in the next couple of days. But you know what? Maybe I'll hold on to them just a bit longer. And maybe a week longer. Maybe show them again next week just for people that didn't see this. Even though you can watch this back at a later time, I may just hold on a little longer. Because I got a feeling I'm never going to see them again. I never saw the other samples from last year again. And no, that doesn't mean I'm entitled to get them and should be sent them from distributors or otherwise, but it just... Even with the oil slick came here once, I didn't want to send it back, and I was just like, have you sent it out yet? I'm like, oh no, there's a problem with the post at the minute, which there actually was at the time. Royal Mail was striking when I had the oil slick originally. And yeah, when they stopped the strike and went back to work, I was like, you bastards, I got to send it back now. But yeah, oil slick, that went to Screen 5 set, was never seen again. Who from the crew or cast took that one home, eh? Because it's bloody rare. Right, I'm going to count myself out. As I say, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you again to all that's watched. We'll watch this later at time, after recording stopped. And we'll see you sometime soon, okay? Melinda says she will come on in the future. It's just she's got to sort out the problem with her electric. Obviously can't do it at the minute. So when Melinda sends a message saying, yep, I'm all sorted, we'll reschedule a stream time, date, etc. And we'll get her on to see a very impressive collection. So See you soon. Thank you very much. And until next time, Auf Wiedersehen, as I will say.